Hello everybody, how are we doing today?
Everyone, this is your Dose of Pets.
I thought we should get a dose of pets today. That's a skilled dog.
He didn't see that coming.
Sounds like they're trying to lick some ice cream or something.
Nala.
He was like, give me food now! Right now, you shit!
My cat just has a natural gift. Yep, she literally exercises all on her own.
Oh, it's my cute bunny.
Press the nose for zoomies.
It's got a zoomies button. New cat toy! Hey, Upset, how you doing today? Nothing much myself. Just been awake, procrastinating, not doing what I need to do, but enjoying the highest of being off from work for a day.
I think he found the treats cupboard.
Dude managed to get up there, what the fuck?
Waking up is hard work.
Oh, it really is. I fully understand that.
It's time for dinner.
I need to get up earlier, but man, it's just so much easier to just sleep. So I did some of that skin suit only challenge in Stellar Blade. Got through 807 without any problems. Nice.
Bunny or dog?
I need to do that challenge. I've still yet to play Stellar Blade on stream as well, so that's what I'll probably do. Since I've played it so much, there's not any surprise or challenge to the game anymore. So I'll probably do the skin suit one, see how well I do. Whenever I get around to it. Yeah, good job, kitty.
She's pretending to be hurt so she can get some whipped cream.
What happened? Oh, is it hurt, Sam? Sam, do you need whipped cream for your paw?
Stands on it just fine.
How's that? I'm sure all the people you're just a big faker.
Yes.
He either thought they were treats or he cares about his teeth.
Came running into the bathroom after she heard me opening my bag. Probably thought it was treats. Yeah, I'm dreading the Great Desert with all those
He's
turrets.
not a fan
Oh
of his
my god, yeah.
reflection.
And the Matrix enemies are hard as hell to parry. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Pop the balloon. Get a kettle dog, and yes. To herd your birthday decorations. I mean, it's necessary. He's like, come get your sock. Come get it if you dare. Oh, it started snowing here. It started as kind of like a sleet snow, and it's just turned into snow. Tomorrow's gonna be fun. I also need to play some Marvel Rivals at some point. Because
Good
Deadpool's
boy.
out, and from what I'm
Henry
seeing,
Paul.
dude's
Henry
absolutely
Paul.
crazy.
No, Henry Paul. Good boy.
That is the most accurate headrest ever.
Can I have my mail back, please? Fix it, Jesus. Child and ran off. Shirley, go get that mail. Bring it here, Laverne. Come on,
I also saw that there are
Thank
Honkai
you,
Star
Boo.
Rail challenge accounts. I don't have the disposable
You
income
told
to
the
do
mail
that.
for you, Dad?
Huff, me
Thank you.
neither.
Thank you, big girl.
I don't think he's getting away with it.
I just decided on a whim, you know what, I want to start playing Honkai Star Rail again, and I haven't really played it much before. In a while. So I'm got it
Did you
reinstalled.
poop in there?
And we'll keep going with the account I got, because the last time I had installed it was, I forget the character's name, but the character whose design and attacks and everything are all centered around chess. I hopped on and then had it installed just long enough to get her, and then I just left. Leveled her up a bit, of course. Played it for a bit to get her up to level a bit.
This
But
cat
I'm
is either magic or has a
incredibly
great
behind
nose.
on the story. Like, unbelievably behind. I'm still in...
Which hand's got the drinks, Ollie? Which hand's got the drinks?
freaking...
Which hand?
the second planet.
Good boy! Well done.
Look, you guys. Hello? Does anyone see this?
Oh!
They're playing.
Why is it cats always fail at drinking water that is falling? Oh, this one figured it out! No, don't knock over the snowman. No! My little Columbina cursor. Oh! That's mean. They're like, mine! No, it's mine! I haven't played since the second half of the Third Planet story. The HP inflation became a big problem around that time. Ah. I will say I really like a lot of the Honkai Star Rail character designs.
Me.
What the fuck are they doing?
Baby, where's mommy? Where is she? Oh my god, where is mommy? Oh my god, where's mommy? Oh my god.
Surprisingly,
oh my god.
I haven't
Baby,
played a
baby,
gacha
where's
game in
mommy?
about a
Where is
year.
she? Oh my
Good
god.
for you.
Oh my god, baby.
I
Fight
cannot
her.
say the
Fight her.
same.
Fight. She's on
Especially
the
since you guys have seen me play some just a few days ago, yesterday and the day before. Sadly, I wish I could say the same.
Really?
The designs are peak, but the level and enemy design mechanics and stat-wise have a lot to be desired.
He's stealing all the milk.
In certain ways, yeah. I don't think the enemy designs I've seen thus far are that bad, though. I
That
think they're
is the end of
pretty
this
decent.
video. Are we hoping
I
you
don't know
enjoyed?
about mechanic-wise,
And I'll
though.
see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
I'm gonna... Wannabe Bully Squad got bullied by my dredge. Oh, I gotta see that. Gotta see a bully squad get bullied. I love that skin for Dredge. Just wait till the swarm. You'll see what I mean then. Oh no. They fell for it. So why was the dredge oblivious? What did the survivors do? Get her, get her, get her. I like how this time the metal isn't actually a droopy floppy thing and it's actually metal. Because one of the other skins for Dredge, or is it the kind of like robot one? I can't remember, but one of them has a little, the dangly thing can be really, weird. It's supposed to be metal, but it's not. I love some of the fights from a design and atmosphere standpoint. Some of the mechanics are clever, but then they just pile up tons of HP for no reason other than to force tedious grinding. I mean, yeah. But that's what a lot of games do, unfortunately. To make the game more difficult and make you play more the way a lot of games do it, even like non-gacha games, is just freaking more HP. I mean, there's even games I've played in which the enemy, there's no new mechanics as the game goes on. They just give the enemies more HP. That's all. Whoa! They almost got him. Nice. And got a good pallet out of there too. And the crying people and babies is horrifying. Nice. Oh, and they're gonna get hit. Right now, I just love watching videos of people being good at Dead by Daylight. Oh, and they baited them to drop Shaq. Get him, yeah. Take up the basement. I have been delivered chicken nuggets. I shall partake as we chill and watch griefers get griefed. Yeah, it's definitely one of those less enjoyable elements in enemy design for me. I know plenty of examples from the Soul series. Yeah. Nice. We called it. I think watching any pro, air quotes, gamer is interesting. You can see the skills on display, the hours put in. Yeah, I agree. I am a little disappointed that they're not getting any value from their gen perks. I'd love it if I could see them get some value from that. Oh, one of them has life. How do they have so many lunchbox charges? Like, come on. And yes, that's what I'm calling the toolboxes. Just now I decided I'm calling the toolboxes lunchboxes. But how many do they have? How many charges? That is sad. Good trade. Don't you love it when you take a bite of something like chicken nuggets and you see the steam, smoke, heat wafting from it? Oh, and now they're fucked. Of course they all DC the moment they lost, clearly. It's always such a shame. These bully squads are always so good at the game, and yet they waste their skills on that. Can you beat a hitman level as a vampire? What's that deal?
I'm 47. This is my show. I throw the fish. I threw the fish. This is the end. I love you.
Oh, that's from...
That, of course, was the iconic Mr. 47 show, featuring Agent 47, one of the most beloved characters in the world. But that all changed last week, as the target of this daring rescue
that was a reference to the show with the smiling company, or whatever it is.
I was perfectly content here, and then this vigilante comes in, strangles me, then drags me all the way out the school, all while he's saying, like, oh, I'm saving you and stuff. I didn't want him to. Now, all the skin on my back has been
Sorry,
scraped.
Mr. Jones, I'll have to interrupt you. We've actually got a caller coming in. Who is this?
Hey, Earl, it's Frank. Well, I was just wondering if you could hand me over to Jones. I'd like to share my condolences for this horrible event.
Of course, he's listening now.
Great. Hey, Jones, I'm really sorry about it. You stupid motherfucker! I saved your life.
Oh, it's
I
you, isn't
literally
it? You're 47,
saved
aren't you? I didn't want to be saved.
You had a bag over your head.
In without, the bag has nothing to do with this. The
I'm
bag
watching right
has
now. You
literally
still got
nothing
it on,
to do
but
with this.
you're saying you're fine.
I'm not insane. You're the one who came in.
Okay, can
and
we-
just
can we
did
track
whatever
this
you
call?
wanted.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking strangle you again.
Are you hearing
I'm gonna
this?
do it again.
Listen to this guy, man.
You're dead.
You know what?
You're
Get him
dead.
out of here.
I'm
Get him
going to
out
hang
of
up. I'm
here.
going to
Earl.
hang up now. I'm going to hang
Don't
up.
you dare hang up on me.
If you have been affected by any of the issues raised in this program, please
How
contact
much
help.
of this is just gonna be like stupid skits?
Hi there. My recent actions as Hitman have been deemed rather controversial by my superiors, and I've landed myself the one thing worse than death. A 2-week ban. It's
Oh.
crazy, man. I filmed myself doing all those war crimes, and it wasn't until I actually saved a guy that people started getting pissed. My hand has been forced into booking a luxury holiday, but there are still evil people out there, people who need dealing with. So, I've hired a lackey to do my bidding. The only problem is that, well, he's a bit weird. Starting to think something isn't quite right with him every now and then. I turn around and he's just on the ceiling. The red wine he buys always tastes so metallic. I don't think he has a reflection. Every time I try and confront him about it, he just runs off. It's weird, man. Also, his name's Dracula. But anyway, my flight's soon, so while I suffer in
What?
the Maldives, I'll hand you over to Dracula.
I didn't know there was a hitman named Dracula.
Hi, I'm Dracula. I was gonna do a voice, but I can't be bothered. Being a vampire is pretty cool, you know, immortality and stuff. But we are probably the most nerfed creatures in existence. We have like 5 kryptonites. So that's what this challenge is about. Can I beat a level in Hitman while adhering to the restrictions of being a vampire? Obviously, we
rules.
need to get the rules down before we can get
Freaking
going. Number 1, probably
3
the most
minutes,
significant.
like freaking
Vampires
2.5
burn to death
minutes
in
of just
sunlight.
intro.
Now, in folklore, this normally means that vampires can only go out at night. Even a cloudy day is enough to kill them. But for the sake of this challenge, we're going to say that we can be outside at day as long as we aren't in direct sunlight. So shadows are fine. Any other light source is fine as long as it's not the sun. But if any part of our body touches direct sunlight even for a fraction of a second, that is not allowed. Obviously, we'd be much better protected while in buildings, which is why Rule 1 combined with Rule 2 creates a pretty devilish combo. Rule 2, vampires have to be invited in.
Oh,
Bit of a
no.
strange one. Folklore says that in order for a vampire to enter a household, particularly a household, they have to be personally invited in by the master of said household. At which point they can come and go as they please. It's difficult to implement this into a game where most of the buildings aren't households, but again, in the spirit of this challenge, it'll go a bit like this. I will not be allowed to trespass at all. I think this fits as it'll mean that wherever I go in the level, I will basically be permitted to be there. But as well as this, and to make it a little bit harder, if there exists a room on the map that is seen as one of our target's private quarters or their office or something, we will have to be personally invited by the target into that area. And we will try to kill them in this area because, you know, we could just lure them out, but that's boring.
Interesting.
Rules 3, 4, and 5 are far more situational. Vampires are afraid of garlic, crucifixes, and running water. There is actually a garlic texture in this
Running
game,
water,
so we'll have
what?
to be careful. We're going to be doing the Dubai level because it's one of my favourites. The sun is out in this level, so we'll have to be careful. Good thing this building is made entirely of glass. We're going to be starting in the default location, the atrium lobby. Of course, we could choose a starting location that makes us avoid most of the sunlight and makes the no trespassing rule trivial, but that's lame. Plus, I'll need some leverage for something I do later. Now that we're in the lobby, let's assess the lighting situation. For this level, the sun is here. It's very low in the sky because I think it's evening, which is actually quite bad for us, as the angle means even if you're far away from the edges of the building, you can still be caught by sunlight. This area is basically completely off limits. And even as far as here, the sun can still hit. Luckily, the atrium lobby is not in the sun, mainly because it's the lowest part of the building and these stairs are blocking it. Now, to be honest, for this level, it's actually quite hard to know which parts are in direct sunlight because the floors are so reflective and they're quite dark. Like, you can see I'm creating a shadow here in the lobby, but this isn't from the sun. If you're not convinced, you'll see as I start to walk up the stairs, that's direct sunlight. Anyway, the atrium lobby is luckily safe. But there's no way we can go up those stairs into no man's land, so we're gonna have to go through the shortcut door. However, as soon as we do, we'll be trespassing, and that goes against Rule 2. So we're gonna have to take this guy's outfit. We brought a total of 6 coins for this mission because we're going to need a lot of distractions and we won't always be able to retrieve them. His positioning means we're going to have to throw 3 coins in order to get him to where we want, which is behind this coat rack. As long as he's behind this rack, he shouldn't be found, and I forgot to mention, but we will be going for Silent Assassin for this run. Now we're suited, we can go up the shortcut door without trespassing. This part of the map and a lot of the areas behind it are safe from the light, which is great, but that's not to say that we're safe from it from now on. The sun is going to make a few parts of this run very difficult. We're now on level 1 of the map and we would be burning here, but someone thoughtfully closed the blinds. Very nice of them. First I'm going to need this security guard outfit. We lure him over here so the guard in the other room doesn't see. Now, we're actually kind of stuck here. If we go out this door, we'll die. The sun makes this area pretty much a no-go. Bit of a side note, but these two, Zaina Kazim and Kelly Toe, are actually going to become very important for this run.
Really?
But we can't go out this door. We also can't get to the other side of the map by going back this way, as the door we'd have to go through is blocked by these tiny bits of sunlight, even though we are this far away from the dangerous side of the map. The only option I have, and the only sketchy part of this run, quite miraculously, is that we'll have to climb this vine, which is a hostile area. I'm allowing this because first of all, it doesn't say trespassing, and second, the reason the trespassing rule exists is so I feel invited to wherever I go. You can't be invited to an artificial vine. This is hostile because it's a suspicious action, not because I don't have clearance to climb it. There's no disguise that makes it not hostile. I'm allowing it. I hope you forgive me. Now we're up to level 2, we can really get moving around the map. And the target I'm going to deal with first is Marcus Stuyvesant. We're going to go through the security room and the staff areas of the map so that we're protected. Now, my first idea to get Stuyvesant was to overload this light to electrocute him, but ironically, this light fixture is called the sun. And by my own rules, any light is okay apart from the sun. So I actually can't stand in the way of this. Also, there's water in here that may or may not be running. This room will kill a flock of vampires. So what we're actually going to do is something you may remember from this video, where I become Stuyvesant's new guard. I think this is good because it satisfies my Rule 2 requirement, where I want a personal invite from the target to be allowed in their presence as a trusted person, I guess. And I think this is the most vampiric thing I can do. What's great is that we don't have to worry about the morals of taking something only to give it back. God, I got so many comments about that, like, what a stupid video, man. There's so many things wrong with it, and YouTube's just like, oh, this is the only video on your channel worth recommending, so you're gonna get comments calling you out for the rest of your...
Interesting.
The kitchen.
I didn't know vampires
we need to go through the kitchen.
To running water.
I've done a pretty thorough sweep. As far as I know, there is no garlic in here. Also, no taps running or anything. Crisis averted. We need to go through the kitchen because that's where this guy's documentation is, which we're going to steal. And with this documentation, we can meet with Stuyvesant and he'll make us his new guard.
Okay, you must be my new escort.
It's a personal invitation to be around him. I'm happy with this. I think it's the best we can do for Rule 2, for Marcus at least, as he doesn't have his own office or whatever. We do have a bit of a problem though. When he sees my documentation, he's going to make me follow him to the knife-throwing area.
Come on, let's walk.
And the first part of the route he takes is through this corridor, which is completely covered by sunlight. It's the only part that is, so we're going to have to ignore Stuyvesant when he says follow me, then go around this way and meet him back here. I'm sure he won't mind.
What the hell?
Okay, so we make sure we hide to the side of the door and so... No, dude, just come through. Literally, I'm right here, just walk through the door.
What the hell?
Oh my god, okay.
Good. You are paid to protect me, not wander off. Understood?
What the hell?
Be by my side 24/7.
Stuyvesant's taking me to an outside area, which is pretty scary, but luckily it's on the other side of the map and it's safe from the sun. Once we throw the knives to prove our skills, his old guard leaves and I become the new one. We're pretty much done here, but it leads me to another thing I haven't explained yet. How are we actually going to eliminate our targets? Hopefully you know that vampires bite people in their neck in order to, drink their blood. But unfortunately, we can't bite in this game. So what do? Well, we're just going to use our imagination. I'm going to strangle them, which puts my mouth very close to their neck, and I'm just going to say I bite them. Stuyvesant is
Also,
down,
I
and
snapped
that
their neck.
was the easy one. Our second target, Carl Ingram, actually has his own office in this map, right at the top of the building in the penthouse. To satisfy rule 2, we're going to want to be invited in there, then kill him in there. My plan involves going back to an area I mentioned before. Remember when I was here? I talked about Zaina Kazim and Kelly Toe and how the sun made this area pretty much a no-go. Well, the keywords were pretty much. The plan is to follow this mission story where Zaina is hired by our target. So we'll need his disguise. So let's take a look at the sun situation for this area. This is where I was, and yeah, the sun makes it so I can't go through this doorway, but as you can see, there's actually a nice bit of shade in the middle. More importantly, shade that takes us from this doorway, which is where we are after taking out Stuyvesant, to the garden area, which is where Zaina Kazim is. So we can walk through this shade to the garden area. The garden area itself is really not safe. We can't go anywhere beyond these walls because of this really thin stretch of sunlight, which goes from one end to the other. And even here, where we may think we're safe, the angle of the sun means we very much aren't, unless we crouch. The only safe area is by these bushes, as this pillar is protecting us.
God damn.
Luckily though, this is all we need. In order to get Mr. Kazim's disguise, we need to lure him into these bushes and subdue him, because bushes obscure bodies, if you didn't know. The problem is these two, who are pretty close, who could definitely see us taking him out. We throw one coin over here to distract this guy, and as he moves towards it, throw another in the bushes to attract Kazim. If we do this right, he'll follow, we can subdue him, making sure none of my bald head is cooking, and somehow this lady does not see. Kazim is now KO'd in the bushes, but we have a big problem. Allow me to explain. In order to progress this mission, we need to meet with Kelly while disguised as Zaina. Kelly is up these stairs, and since the sun is blocking the path there, we'll have to go back the way we came, which is fine apart from one thing. Zaina's disguise counts as trespassing while in this area. So it's a bit of a predicament. We have to be disguised as Zaina while meeting with Kelly, but we can't get there without trespassing or going up in flames. Luckily, there is one thing we can do. What if we just dragged Zaina's body all the way through the staff area while we're still in the security guard outfit so we don't trespass, then change into Zaina once he's in an area he's allowed to be in, i.e. here. That could work. Problem with that is that there's a lot of eyes along the path.
Yeah.
3 people at the doorway we need to go through, 2 more here who will definitely see us dragging Zaina. Let's get rid of these 3 first. These guys are fairly simple, we just throw the coins into this corner. It's just going to take a while. Since there aren't enough places to hide bodies nearby, I'll just pile them all up here. Don't worry, no one will ever find them. We've cleared out the first doorway, but there are still these 2, and they're going to be a bit harder since to get rid of them, we need to KO 5 other people. Let me show you. So we're now in the area we need to drag Zaina to. Down the stairs are the 2 guards we need to get rid of. There are 2 more people up here who will also need to go, plus 1 more out here. But one of these people is Kelly. And if you remember, we need her to stay alive and conscious so we can meet with her as Zaina to get our invite to Carl. But if we leave her, she'll definitely see us knock out / drag at least one of the 4 others we need to deal with. So we're gonna have to be very careful. The 2 guards not standing by the door are relatively easy to deal with. We knock them out here, then drag them into this wardrobe when Kelly turns her head. But now what? To get these 2, we'd either have to drag them all the way up the stairs and round the corner while Miss Toe still roams, nearly impossible, or option 2. The banana. Fun little thing about making an NPC slip on a banana is that if they are found by another NPC, you don't lose Silent Assassin because the knockout is seen as an accident. So, the plan is, we put the banana on the ground, Kelly slips over, we lure the 2 guards up the stairs, KO them, drag them around the corner, then wake up Kelly. I'm a genius. So, we're finally ready. Let's set up the classic greed trap. We place 1 coin on the ground, then 1 banana, then throw another coin to get her attention. Blinded by the prospect of material gains, she ignores the imminent danger. Ooh. We've successfully cleared the area. We can now lure the 2 guards up the stairs and finally clear the path for us to drag Zaina. We can't leave the scene like this though, because when we get another NPC to wake up Kelly, they will definitely see these 2 bodies. So we need to hide them in the security room, which means knocking out 3 more people, taking our grand total of KOs up to 13.
God
Again,
damn.
there's not enough cupboards in here, but the maintenance room is actually safe, so we can just pile everyone up in here. Jesus Christ, man, we are finally able to drag Zaina to where we want him. We just have to make sure to stay within the shadows for this room. Anyway, this room is now completely clear, no one sees us, and the staff areas we have to take him through are also pretty clear apart from this corridor where there's 2 people who can see us. The weight of my sins means I can't knock them out, so I'll have to wait for the guy in white to turn, then take Zaina a bit closer. We can't go all the way, so we'll leave him here, then we're going to stand in the way of the body to block sight of him. After the guard is far away and the technician turns, we can take Zaina through the security room and to where we want him to be.
Nice.
We change into Zaina, then back into the guard, put Zaina in the maintenance room, then switch back. We have brought Zaina's disguise from the garden to Kelly without trespassing
Let's go!
or going in direct sunlight.
That's
now
crazy.
we just need to wake her up. One of these guards will do. We lure him down the stairs and he should see her. And as you can see, Silent Assassin is not lost. Poor Kelly gets straight back to work as soon as she wakes up, but good for us is that with our disguise, she takes us up to a conference room to meet with our target. This to me is more than enough for our invitation requirement, being in a private meeting with him, but we can do better than that. We can get the penthouse. In order to be invited there, we actually need to complete a little side quest for Carl.
There's a journalist down at the inauguration, and he's asking rather intrusive questions about who's staying up here.
What?
And that is a very dangerous problem for me. Now I want you to silence this little pain. You think you can do that?
It's what I do best.
So we need to kill this guy, Mr. Looked, then take a photo of him to prove to Carl that he's dead. To keep Silent Assassin, what we can do is just knock him out in order to fool Mr. Ingram. What's bad about this whole situation, though, is that the guy we need to knock out is in the area I dubbed No Man's Land. Basically, the whole area is covered in sun, apart from the building's supports, but even then, the bits of shade they create aren't joined together. This is the route our guy takes. He stops by the bar, then walks all the way over to the guard, standing by the bathroom. The only thing I can think of is to lure the guy into the bathroom or bar, then go from there. The bar is on the other side of the map to where we are, and while I could get over there, I think it's best to stay on this side. So we're gonna go with the other option. Getting to the bathroom is actually pretty easy, but we're going down knowing that we will have to use the vine again, unfortunately. Now we're here, we have to be very careful. The sun is in a position such that as soon as these doors open, the room will be covered in light. The only way to avoid it is to hide here, though we will need to move in order to speak with Mr. Looked, which means we will need the doors closed as soon as he gets in. Anyway, let's go. Our target is approaching to talk with the guard. What we're gonna do is throw one coin in here, which the guard will investigate. We needed to throw it far enough to make sure that he doesn't stand in the doorway, but close enough so that the lady here wouldn't be the one investigating. As soon as he starts to pick it up, we throw another, which Mr. Looked should investigate. He walks in, we close the door. When he stops his picking up animation, he will immediately try to leave the room. And if you don't know, if an NPC is close enough to a door when they start their pathing, the door will just telepathically open, and in this case, we will perish. So we need to spam G so that when he tries to do this, we interrupt him so he can start following us, which we can do thanks to this side quest. By spamming G, we managed to do this before he opens the door, but we're not safe yet. This guard is about to walk out the room back to where he was, so before he opens the doors and to avoid the incoming UV onslaught, we're gonna run into the wall.
I hear you're looking for information.
Oh, really?
After all that, we somehow convinced this guy to follow us into the back room.
God damn.
If I was Mr. Looked, I'd stay well away from the guy hiding behind the door and staring into walls, but I'm not complaining. We knock out Looked, take a picture, and we finally have our invite to the penthouse to meet with Carl Ingram in his office. All we need to do is go up to the reception desk a few floors up, and we meet back with Kelly, the hero of this run. We show her the picture, Kelly. And we follow her up to the penthouse. Finally, we are invited in, and...
Oh no.
The sun makes a final stand to ruin this run. The route Kelly takes is through the penthouse courtyard, which is just a minefield of light. I don't think there's any route through here which protects us. I think it's impossible. And we need to be in proximity of Kelly for her to actually take us there. So, what do we do? Is this the end of the run? I mean, don't cheat by looking at how long's left of the video. I'm trying to have a moment here. All this work, avoiding the sun, assaulting those 13 people, was it all for naught? Well, maybe not. You may be thinking, well, do we need to talk to Kelly? Like, does she actually need to take us there? I mean, it's not like we don't know the way to the penthouse. We can just go there on our own, and there are routes which avoid the sun. You're absolutely right, there are other routes there, but There's an issue with that idea due to how this mission story works. Before speaking with Kelly in reception, Zaina's disguise is actually trespassing in the penthouse. If you go there without speaking to her, the mission story just doesn't work. So it turns out we do have to talk to Kelly and initiate the following part. So now what? Well, remember what we did with Stuyvesant? We had to follow him, but instead we ran away and we didn't immediately fail the mission story in doing so. It looks like we're gonna have to do the same thing, just on a larger scale. We talk to Kelly so our disguise won't trespass, then run off and make our own way to the penthouse, avoiding the sun. Simple enough, right? No! You may remember that we actually met back up with Stuyvesant in order to continue that mission story, but there's no way we can do that in this case, as Kelly will not move at all when we leave her proximity. She'll just be there, waiting. Poor Kelly, man, she's had to deal with a dickhead. She slipped over and knocked herself out, then immediately got back to work, and now has to deal with a British dickhead. Obviously we can't meet back with her because we'll be in the penthouse and she doesn't move, but there is one other thing we can do. If we make it to Ingram's office, which is where she was going to take us anyway, then the game thinks that Kelly took us there, and the mission story continues as if nothing out of the ordinary happened. So, we talk to Kelly, run off, then get to Ingram's office. Simple enough, right? No! There is actually a limit to Kelly's patience. When you leave the proximity of an NPC indicated by them saying a voice line like, where are you going? Or come back, dickhead, a timer starts, and if you aren't back with that NPC within that time, which is about 46 seconds, the NPC gives up and just goes back to whatever they were doing before. Okay, Dracula, what's the big deal? The big deal is that when this happens, our disguise will start trespassing again, much like how it did before we spoke to Kelly. Our disguise is only valid in the penthouse for as long as Kelly is standing and waiting. And again, we can't trespass in this challenge. As we discussed earlier, this mission story is a bit unique in that if we just get to the destination, the game doesn't really care if you didn't follow Kelly, and that applies to this time rule as well. I've done some tests, and the destination in this case appears to be anywhere on the second floor of the penthouse. The game just sort of catches up with itself, and our disguise will stay valid even when the time is up. All this to say, we need to speak to Kelly, make a run for it, and as soon as we do this, we have 46 seconds to make it all the way up to the second floor of the penthouse before Kelly loses her patience and causes us to start trespassing, making us fail the vampire challenge. It's not over. Let's discuss our route. That's where Kelly was going to take us. We're going to go the opposite way and run down this corridor to reach the door at the end. The fastest way to the door is by going through here, but there's actually these slivers of light blocking us. Even here, the sun still mocks us. So we'll have to go this way, which requires us to climb over this railing really, really slowly, and jump down really slowly as well. Big time loss. We run down the corridor, through the door, using the keycard we picked up earlier in the security room, and up the stairs. Don't worry about these windows, the big yellow is on the other side of the map. We go past the windows, through the door, through the kitchen, up the step. Did I just say through the kitchen? I mean, I think that's garlic. That's definitely garlic, isn't it? Oh god. Okay, we can't go through the kitchen. This is a huge time loss, as instead of going up these stairs, we now have to go through the main room and up these stairs, which are further away from where we enter the penthouse. So I guess we'll just have to deal with it. We ignore the kitchen, run through the main room. Okay, the main room is being hit by sunlight. Oh, whatever, man. Luckily, we can avoid it. We just need to take the really long way around the edges of the room. Jesus Christ. Once we're through the main room, we just need to head up those stairs.
It's a simple
We
challenge.
have our route. We know what needs to be done. This is it. Let's talk to Kelly.
Mr. Kazim, welcome back. So, you have the picture.
Yes.
Please follow me. He's waiting.
Go!
If you just follow me, Mr. Kazim. Mr. Kazim.
Hurry! God damn! There's no way he's gonna make it. fucking way.
We did it! We have been invited to Ingram's personal quarters, and we have made it to Ingram's personal quarters. If there was any doubt about us being invited in, he literally says,
Mr. Cassim, so good to see you.
all that's left is to take him out. We distract and KO this guard, then we do some strangling and totally definitely bite him. Once we're done, we just need to run out of the penthouse nice and quickly. Once through this door, we are free, and we escape down the nicely shaded elevator shaft. And that's it. We completed Dubai as a hemomancer.
Cool, we're moving to game. I'll be right back. And here we are. Alright. Story. I believe I've got... Yeah, we got the little side story of him. Missions. Go. And I don't care if it's intended characters for this mission or not. I'm gonna just use them. Like, these aren't characters that were released at the time, but I mean, I can use them, so it's intended.
Arbor, the Alchemy Commission was once the Lawfoo's most vital commission. After all, it was they who changed the Xianzhou natives into long-life
There's
species.
2 of them!
They also developed many, but in the end,
one of them's fake.
grew discontented and began to obsess over the manipulation of life.
The
Research
pop
into the
idol.
Arbor poisoned their minds. The more they pursued it. Morning bells chime in a dream. Evening mist gathers around me. Do you see that?
It's a foggy little thingy.
What huge elixir crucibles! There's still smoke coming out of them.
Yeah.
This is where the alchemists practiced the way of immortality in ancient times. They erected elixir crucibles here to absorb the power of the Arbor, turning fantasy into reality. Since the smoke from the crucibles never ceases, this place was named Eve Mist Mansion. An elegant name, but as far as the art of war is concerned, it's It's a death trap. As long as the crucibles are lit and the smoke continues to linger, we cannot get any closer.
I'll do it.
This is why the Cloud Knights lost control and became Mara-struck?
Indeed. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus infuse the smoke that permeates this delve with medicinal pellets that elicit Mara. Unless the Cloud Knights were able to march with their breath held, they would be doomed to fall into disarray. Moreover, no one could know whether their comrade was about to be stricken with Mara. Is there anything better than fear for destroying the morale of an army?
No grilled cheese sandwiches?
The Cloud Knights' first assault was just a
I think that would ruin
using the main
my
army
morale.
to attract the enemy's attention, while we doused the elixir crucibles and stopped
No,
the
chicken nuggies would do it too.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus renounced their century of secrecy and chose to reveal themselves, meaning they feel confident of victory. But no matter how well prepared they may be, their focus has always been the Cloud Knights. They are completely unaware of your existence and capacity, and in short, cannot be prepared against you.
The smoke can't affect us, so why not get the Foxians and Vidira territory? They can't affect us?
Indeed. This demonic vapor is a weapon targeted against the Cloud Knights.
What?
The ambrosial arbor is taboo for the Lafu, and the Xianzhou alliance has always been fiercely independent. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus could never have guessed that the General would seek outside help. They won't be prepared against short-life species.
Why do I feel like that's an insult?
Is this what General Jing Yuan meant by unexpected guests?
I wouldn't hazard a guess. All I can say is that the predictions of the Stellaron hunters were more accurate than mine. The future that Kafka seeks is becoming reality, one step at a time.
I don't want to act according to their predictions. This is the only way. Mommy Kafka knows what to do.
Rather, only this way leads to the known best result. If we can afford to choose, then none would choose to leap off a cliff. Besides, this is not my decision alone. The duty of the Master Diviner is to bring luck and avoid misfortune. I don't want my choice to plunge the Lafu into a terrible future. To return to the matter at hand, only you can douse the elixir crucibles without being harmed by them. What say you?
Fine.
I say sure.
I didn't hear a please, but seeing as we do kind of have superpowers around here, Mr. Yang, what do you think?
I will come at once when the smoke dissipates. You won't be left to fend for yourselves.
What are you talking about? You're coming with.
Huh. I feel like even though long-life species get to live forever, they aren't so different from us short-life species when it comes to worries and suffering. Oh, wait, Miss Tingyun! Why are you still here? You're too close to the crucible!
Thank you for the concern, but I'm fine. The General commanded me to stay with you. I dare not go against military orders.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Your life is more important, Miss Tingyun. Go back. We can
Fight!
I hope for an end to the harmony will soon play in unison.
If the world was all black, come now, step onto the board.
By far one of my favorites.
Converge and awaken.
Ow!
Tedious. Sword war.
May song bring us victory.
Forward. Allow me to make a Information. Information. In accordance.
Hey, can they stop it?
Pull together. Resonate once more.
Try harder. The way to victory now ready. Press the attack.
Press it.
With all my power, try the future. Yin and yang, life and death.
Stand down, Nos. A blade of moonlight.
And the fight is done.
I came, I saw, I conquered.
I came, I saw, I conquered. Oh, nice.
The harmony will soon play in unison.
Come now. Step onto the board.
Together as one.
Tedious.
I hope for an end to strife in the world. Please, quiet down.
If
She's
the
one
world
to
was all
talk.
black or white, it would lose its...
The omniscience is information. In accordance.
Stand down, Nos.
Easy.
I came, I saw, I conquered. Turn it off!
I didn't understand. I'm sorry.
Try harder.
May song bring us...
Come now. Step onto the board.
Allow me to converge and awaken.
Fleeting light. Roaring flood.
Nice.
I hope for an end to pull together. Resonate once more. Forward.
With all my power, try the future.
A blade of moonlight.
And that's the fight.
Yin and yang, life and death.
Easy.
I came, I saw. The harmony will soon play in unison.
Come now. Step onto the board.
Together as one.
Sword war.
Ooh.
Please, quiet down.
Flailing beast. The omniscience is
I should have done it to the other one. Oh well.
If the world was all black or white, a bloody
Dragging out
fight
the
to
fight.
end.
with all all my power. Try the future.
Stand down and I'll spare you. Sword War!
May song, please, quiet down. Ha!
Nice. So smooth, so easy.
Yay, we...
So, you succeeded in dousing the elixir cauldrons.
Yeah, I guess so.
Unimportant. The inevitable is already upon us.
Don Shu. It's you.
I have met you before in my capacity as Chief Alchemist, Master Diviner. You don't seem surprised.
Indeed. The General and I knew that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus must be hiding in the Alchemy Commission. However, without evidence, we couldn't bring charges before the commissions. We had to wait for you to show yourselves. And now, your charges are many. Drawing Stellaron spirits into the Xianzhou, resurrecting the Ambrosial Arbor, striking down our people with Mara. The Ten Lords Commission will address these transgressions during your reckoning.
Crimes? If I am guilty, then all of our Xianzhou ancestors are also guilty. They were the ones who accepted the blessings of the abundance and turned their descendants into long-life species.
Yeah.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus are only walking on the road our ancestors once took. How is it a crime to seek ascendance? In days of old, the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor enveloped the Xianzhou Lafu like a living creature. We controlled the stellar seas, and none could stand in our way. Everyone could become celestial and shift form at will. Divine miracles descended onto all 9 Xianzhou ships. What a glorious time that was. How far the Xianzhou has fallen. We consent to be commanded by the devilish archer. Suffer continuously at the hands of the denizens of abundance. And the Ten Lords Commission forces us to give up our immortality. How pitiful. I do not blame you for your ignorance. We were not born in the era when the Ambrosial Arbor first descended, nor did we witness its miracles. But we now have an opportunity to restore the ancient laws.
There's probably a good reason for why the laws no longer exist.
Forgive me for thinking you might have harbored some profound enlightenment. Yours is the same old talk of those who seek power and give up on their humanity. Our Xianzhou ancestors fought side by side with the Arbiter, laid waste to the Arbor, and established the Ten Lords Commission to lay down the lines between life and death. In doing so, we enshrined our future as human beings. Celestials? There are no Celestials on the Xianzhou. The divine miracles of the abundance, the manipulation of life and death. Your deeds are nothing but evil.
What?
I have nothing to say to you, Master Diviner. You have already made your decision.
Fight, 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 fight.
Master Diviner, allow me to show you what the Celestials are capable of.
Step onto the board. Together as one.
Fleeting light, roaring flood.
Nice.
It's okay. Yin and yang, life and death. No matter.
May song hold together. Resonate once more.
If the world was all black hole,
Forward.
information in accordance.
Tedious.
Bam.
A blade of moonlight.
Alright, it's time for all of them to go through it. Just absolutely pummel them.
To the defeated, oblivion. To the victor, the throne. In the name
Love that
of
place.
law, I declare your downfall is absolute.
All things in this world have yet stratagems. Constellations are human creations!
I don't think she's winning.
In lunar flame.
Because you can't lose if you have a pop idol singing.
She said the ambrosial arbor's descent will bring us undying bodies.
No, your mouth isn't moving.
The one who gave us the Stellaron said that. Pantelia, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have fulfilled our promise. You, Lord Ravager, must do the same. Now, quickly.
Huh?
Little pawn. Must you force me to intervene directly? I'm loath to flout my philosophy of destruction. Never mind. It would seem the time has come for other means of dismantling the Xianzhou from within.
Totally haven't seen spoilers on this. I already knew she was going to betray.
It would have been nice
The
to
shock would have
observe
been
for a little longer.
crazy though.
You received the gift of abundance. Surely you can still destruction.
Huh?
Benefactors, allow me to reintroduce myself.
Did she just die?
I am Lord Ravager.
Hope for an end to strife in the world. Why is there the weight of victory now? Immune. Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion? But how can that be? Keep calm, all of you. This is a formidable enemy. We have to stay together.
God damn, she
Song
packs a
bring us
punch.
victory.
Press the attack.
The omniscia sees through you. In formation. In accordance. Life and death.
Fleeting light, roaring flood. A blade of moonlight.
I hope for an end to strife in the world. The harmony will soon play in unison.
If the world was all black or white.
One down already. Two down.
It's okay. It's okay.
And that should finish him off.
You are fortunate that Zephyr and Selenova notice of their gaze amongst you.
Could barely hear her.
They have no qualms about dealing out destruction. But since that stubborn genius has forced me to take center stage, I'll make sure I steal the show. My apologies for leaving so soon. But I have a appointment to keep. I'm sure my friends will be happy to
May song bring us.
Robin finished the fight.
Wait, hold on a second. Are you really saying that Miss Ting-Yun was a member of the Antimatter Legion all along? And what was that fire that came out of her? And her body? Where did
I agree with March. Mr. Yang.
The flame we witnessed claimed to be Lord Ravager Fantilia, a name I've heard other nameless speak of in the past. She's one of 7 Lord Ravagers who serve Nanook, and finds pleasure in witnessing the self-destruction of mortals. She's led countless souls down a dark and hopeless path.
Meaning that Ting Yun had long since fallen under the Lord Ravager's influence?
I don't believe so. Fantilia revels in watching a corrupted mind eating away its host from inside out, until the obliteration of both is achieved. But there was no indication that Ting Yun had been misguided or manipulated. It's possible that the Ting Yun we knew wasn't her true self, but an image Fantilia devised to serve her own purposes.
That is to say, what?
You're saying that the real Ting Yun is still...
I'm sorry, Marge. I can't say with any certainty where the real Ting Yun may be, or at what point she was replaced by the imposter. Without knowing where the body vanished to, it'll be... At this point, it's all just conjecture and hope. But if that body belonged to the real Ting Yun, it does raise the question of why Fantilia would go to such lengths to destroy any evidence of her. Wouldn't it be more in line with her destructive nature to leave Ting Yun's remains behind as a display of power?
I don't know.
I believe this to be Fantilia's goal. To sow seeds of doubt among us, and
Can I? No, they're all at 10. I want sound effects. Drop 1. Music. We'll keep that.
snare us in a malevolent trap.
It's clear that the sudden resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus is all connected to the Lord Ravager. Pretending to be a Sanzhou citizen, planting a Saluron in the Luofu, all part of her plan to bring about our self-destruction.
Yeah. Totally.
Fantilia is aiming for the ambrosial arbor. If she succeeds, the Luofu will be deprived of its roots, making its destruction all too easy. We must stop her.
Sure.
We need to take a starship to Scale Gorge Waterscape. The ambrosial arbor can be sealed from that zone. Let's make haste.
Let's go.
Imposter had the audacity. What worries me?
This is...
Boarding? I don't know.
Huh? You're pretty familiar with this place. Yep, it's the Alchemy Commission. No wonder we were getting those military broadcasts on the way over. Something about the Cloud Knights gathering here. It's been such a long journey. I didn't lie to you, right? I told you I'd bring you somewhere safe, and I did. Though, we did take a bit of a detour.
Before I arrived in Starskiff Haven, I had a diviner read my fortune for the journey ahead. He told me not to be concerned with the destination, but to seize my chances and travel with the current to reap the greatest harvest.
Meaning?
Meaning, thank you, Miss Susha.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go report to the nearest captain. You guys can hang around here, but don't run off too far. There'll be Cloud Knights coming to escort you back soon. Bye for now.
Bye-bye. Toodles. And slowly she walks away. Oh, a new message. Invited us to go with him. Your homeline's got some really big crucibles. Interesting.
The messages never get sent. The
Cloud Knights seem to be gathering for the Stellaron disaster. But why did Kafka want us to... I've delayed... I'm sorry. I have to catch up to my friends. Thank you for looking out for me on this journey. Both of you.
What's going on?
What a huge cauldron.
This Orient cauldron is driven by the cloud hymn magic of our people, the Vidyadhara. It drinks the water of the ancient sea like a whale swallows the tide, and...
Why do their elevators have to be so fancy with the ramp and all that?
All the elixir crucibles that the Vidyadhara helped to construct contain cloud hymn magic. You are indeed the chosen one.
What is this, Star Wars?
Of Vidyadhara Mirajago? These memories... No. They have nothing to do with me anymore.
They say that you are Lung's power incarnate.
Long. I was exiled from the Shenzhou. I'm no longer one of the Scions of Permanence.
Scions of Permanence?
No need to feel aggrieved. At the time you are the High Elder. Power. It's you. You've returned. Something terrible is happening in Eelgor's water deep. You didn't heed us then, and won't. It seems you already made your decision.
Visuals are great though.
He's here.
Right on time.
That feeling, Kafka. It's welling up within me. That feeling. It's...
Well, don't resist. Let the Mara strike you.
You're here. It's time to pay the price. It's time! You think changing form will help you escape?
Escape what?
Escape.
I've told you and that woman many times. I am Dan Heng. I've nothing to do with your past.
Dan Heng. You think another name and face can blot out the sin of your past? You didn't even experience death. I will force this suffering upon you, Dan Heng. You will know the pain of death.
Not on my watch.
Huh? Hi.
You're not murdering anyone today, fugitive. You're coming with me.
Jing Yuan's lapdog. Did the general not teach you to choose your battles wisely?
Look at Mommy Kafka just standing in the
Things
background.
are about to... Huh? You look so familiar.
Look out!
Ooh!
Quit hiding.
Ooh!
Stop!
place for you, boy. Behind you is none other than the traitor of the Cienjo. A criminal forever banished. The High Elder of the Videodora. Imbibitor Lunae.
What the fuck?
You really thought the Stellaron hunters were the only ones to infiltrate the Cienjo?
In that case, I'll bring both of you to justice.
Is me and Blade working together for this fight?
You Imbibitor Lunae. First it was the Stellaron hunters. Now an exiled criminal has infiltrated the Cienjo. Come again.
I've no interest in stoking conflict. I came to ensure the safety of my friends.
Save your excuses for the Shacklet prison.
Out of the way! Do not be afraid.
God damn!
Better, but they're caught in their own bitter struggle.
Silence! You're not getting away either!
Ooh.
Is that so?
Lady, listen to me.
Lady!
Unleash the Mara.
So it begins.
Ooh.
Rail, defend you.
Surrender!
What's wrong? Afraid to hurt the boy?
You're all in on it!
Wonder if the others are okay. Gotta make this quick.
Nice.
Let's feel my blade. Rail, defend you.
You two just won't give up.
I mean, kind of the point.
Have one choice.
That's a little big.
So familiar. Did she teach you? You deserve no mercy.
Can't delay any longer.
Use the skill to enhance our hands and his nice.
I didn't wish to harm anyone. But there's no other way.
Fulgurant.
Forgive me.
I failed. This isn't over.
Yeah, I think it is. Oh, it's Mommy
Listen
Kafka.
to me. Stop. Well, Blady, are you satisfied?
What did you do?
I'm just clearing the stage for the grand entrance. Can't have you three misbehaving in front of the Lawfu's hotshot general.
Oh, hi. What are you doing there? Are you in on this?
General!
Many years have passed since the two of you departed the Cienjo, and yet the circumstances of your return appear to be equally unhappy. If you still thought of me as a friend, You should.
My task is complete.
That it is. Thank you for assisting the Xianzhou in this small matter. Take this person away.
General,
Now is not the time.
What the fuck is going on?
It has been a long time, old friend.
I'm not him.
I'm sorry. You cannot leave yet. Your Astral Express friends are waiting for you in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Shall we go and see them together?
Sure.
Luminescent Depths, a realm of singular beauty. Scale Gorge Waterscape is the same as when I last laid eyes on it. And here we stand so different from one another.
You know the Vidyadhara hatching rebirth cycle, General. The waters of the ancient sea have cleansed Danfeng of his past sin. The person that once stood here alongside you is no more. I am Danheng. Whether Danfeng was hero or villain has nothing to do with me. I bore his punishment, accepted my eternal banishment without complaint. But do not let his shadow cloud your estimation of me, General.
Raising old nets only darkens the water, an exercise in unhappiness. Perhaps it is your visage, the horns on your head, or the unmistakable air of the High Elder that makes the separation nigh impossible for me.
I already told you.
You did. But to what effect? If words alone were enough to change the heart, this world would be without quarrel. If you wish to rid me before I can let Danfeng die and revoke your banishment edict, I need him to do me one final favor.
I may not be capable of the things that Danfeng was capable.
You must do it, or my promise will count for naught. If you wish to blame someone, blame your previous incarnation. Had he not committed that terrible sin, had the power of dragon transmutation been passed on intact? It is as I said. Here we stand so different from one another. I am the general of the Luofu. There are things that I wish I did not have to do, and yet I must. Let us talk of happier tidings. The friends you made on the Express are here.
You brought them here?
Yes. I have been keeping careful watch. The hunt is far from over. Our intelligence tells us that the Legion are a Lord Ravager offense.
Interesting. So it's just a build-up of essentially, hey, don't take this lightly.
Do you know something? When Danfeng committed his great crime, the Ten Lords Commission advocated strongly for him to be destroyed. The Vidyadhara were under great pressure. In order to placate the Ten Lords and Skyfaring Commissions, they performed an exuviation charm on Danfeng against his will.
Oh, hi everyone!
Your friends are taking the fight to the...
We need to help them. Heaven Surge. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
Let's make it quick.
They hurt March!
Heaven Surge. Celestial dragon. Break!
This is our chance.
There's no time to lose. Here. This thunder!
I told ya I could fight.
Oh, goddamn!
Heaven Surge. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
Take this! Rules are made to be broken. Just strike!
Nice.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Heaven Surge. Celestial dragon. Break!
This is our chance.
There's no time to lose.
My turn. Watch this.
Heaven Surge.
That should beat it.
Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
There we go.
Jingyuan, where have you been?
Look at this guy.
Forgive my late arrival, Lady Fu. We are indebted
Oh,
to you
Buffy.
and your forces.
Tired.
The seat of divine foresight will...
The Ambrosial Arbor. Lord Ravager Fantilia's strategy was to create civil strife, then let it consume the Xianzhou from within. She wanted to use the Arbor to
That is clear to me now. Friends of the Astral Express.
Huh? Is that Dan Heng? You are Dan Heng, right? What's with the horns?
It's a long story, March. It's me.
So, you do have secret strength.
Apparently so.
Let us save such reminiscence for later, shall we? My astral guests. When you first appeared on the Luofu, your stated aim was the resolution of the Stellaron crisis. I was concerned that the Stellaron hunters harbored ulterior motives and refused your offer. Nevertheless, it is true that the motives of the Stellaron hunters were not what they appeared. In order that the Express and the Xianzhou fight side by side, Kafka lured you here and broadened the scope of the crisis. In doing so, she succeeded in making it clear that your sincerity is beyond doubt. However, as Lady Fu has explained, the appearance of Fantilia means that the situation is far from under our control. As General of...
Even if the crisis on the Luofu had nothing to do with the Stellaron, I would be willing to help. But I can't speak for the other members of my crew. Explore,
I mean, well, if you're in, I'm in.
Establish and connect. As the crew of the Express, that's the Trailblaze creed we follow. Still, when the journey gets tough, those words can feel far off. Fear, risk, enemies, and death are the obstacles we face in pursuit of the creed. That's why the nameless who are able to stay the course number few indeed. Whether our destination lies before us or behind us, the decision is ours to make. Here, as on the Express.
Dan Heng?
Of course.
Thank you, Doc.
How am I still one of the nameless? I stand here at the mercy of others without truth. But as a descendant of the Vidyadhara,
Great! Everyone's just as heroic as when they arrived. So,
There is no master plan, only a bet. A bet on the senior Vidyadhara's incomplete exuviation charm. And on Dong...
hi
Fight, 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 I wanna fight!
When the Rainbow Arbiter severed the Ambrosial Arbor, remnants of the curse of the plague's author lingered. In order to make the stemming of those remnants a possibility, the Lawfu invoked under the direction of the High Elder. The Videodora guided the waters of the ancient sea to flood the Scale Gorge waterscape delve and contain the Arbor. To commemorate this magnificent feat and sacrifice, the Alliance erected the Dragon Vista Rain Monument.
Ah, it looks so much like Don Hung. I wonder if... The statue... Is that... Don Hung's brother?
Oh, March, you're so pure.
I see why you might think so. These events occurred a long time ago. Yet successive generations of High Elders have not differed greatly in their appearance. That is, until the current generation. The most recent successor did not... Do you understand, Don Hong? Since Dong Feng perished, the Lawfu Videodora have no longer had an individual capable of performing such feats. What happens next?
There's nothing to ask. Shakes her head. She doesn't want to speak. Nobody can get her to open up. Oh, that's why we're a silent protagonist. Interesting.
You scared the heck out of me. So... Aw, how sweet. But anyway...
Oh, I like that. It's a nice little detail pointing out that our character doesn't really talk, she just makes motions. Woo! God damn, dude's freaking Jesus. God damn, Dong Hung is Jesus. Or Moses.
The annals mention that Scale Gorge waterscape was once the location of Dragon Palace. Small wonder.
I was fortunate enough to be here during the Shu upheaval period. I witnessed this place in its prime. An age past. Late.
Here, General.
Remain here. Lead the Cloud Knights in defense of this passage. We must...
Jinyuan.
I wouldn't say so. I'll be counting on...
General, don't cast us aside. Yes, General.
I understand your sentiment, but the adversary ahead of us is not an abomination of abundance. They are a Lord Ravager of the Antimatter Legion. Crossing this line will bring you into the conflict between the Rainbow Arbiter and the Ruin Author. You have a more important duty. Cloud Knights, attention!
Yes, sir!
After I enter the Ambrosial Arbor, and if the seawater returns to its original state, you must withdraw immediately and seal off the delve once more. The Master Diviner will lead you.
Yes, General!
Lady Fu, if I am unable to return, I entrust you with the...
I trust you will be here to reissue the order in person. But whatever.
Spoken.
I don't know, can I recreate that team? I don't really know how to make a good team, honestly, but I want to see. I have... Yeah, I've got well. Naturally March. I don't have the... Oh! I got this one. It's not the... What is that one? Like, what is he? Because I just got him because it was free, if I recall. It's a physical type. He's got a dragon tail! Interesting. I could recreate it, but I like these characters. We're gonna go with this.
These steps are so far apart. I gotta find a way down.
Use Scalecourt Waterscape to seal the armor. Treason!
Blasphemy!
You've lost your senses. You think this will gain the trust of the Ciencio natives. Those who are...
I understand your misgivings, but my decision is made. That is...
Very well. In that...
This must be the first High Elder that accepted the mission to quell the Unbelief. According to tradition, from then on, successive High Elders were obliged to return to the Dragon Vista Rain Hall. They would guide the tides of the ancient sea to guard and strengthen.
Do you remember?
Yes. Reverence to the three talents, the path to the great roots. It's the way to...
Is that some kind of riddle? Reverence to the
March,
three
you're just the
talents.
embodiment of us.
What the heck does that mean?
Don't worry about it. Just follow me.
Oh, what a huge palace. Completely abandoned. That must have been difficult for them. Imagine how upset you'd be if you had to abandon me.
For the Vidyadhara, it must have been a necessary sacrifice.
Ceremonial lamp left by the Vidyadhara that contains the power of sealing. Corresponding, okay.
This is one of the places mentioned in the riddle. One of the three talents. If we can break the seal here, we'll be a step closer to the roots of the arbor.
Those seals you hate, check it out. The bases of these stone lanterns are different.
Oh, I know exactly what it means. And this one. And then this one. Bam!
It worked.
General, did you hear about Miss Tingyun?
I received word from Lady Fu. The depth of Ventilia's infiltration, the meticulous planning, makes her extremely difficult to guard against. The Cloud Knights will carry out an investigation. But for now, our most pressing matter...
No! It's fine. I'm not that concerned.
Please, quiet down.
The weight of victory now. Come now. Step onto the board.
The Omniscia sees through you. Information. In accordance.
Tedious.
I hope for an end to strife in the world.
Allow me with all my power. Try the future.
Fung's voice.
Look at all the water. Run! Yeah.
May song bring us victory.
Come now. Step onto the board. Together.
I think I'll need it for this one.
Fleeting light, roaring flood.
A bloody fight to the end. The Omniscia sees through you. Information. In accordance.
Turn-based combat is nice. It's something you can relax as you do.
A blade of moonlight.
But did I see a moon in the ice? I probably did. I don't know if I should be kind of sad that it took me this long to see it.
This seal was already on the verge of breaking before the ambrosial arbor's resurrection.
Dangerous thoughts.
Come now. Step onto the board. Converge and awaken.
Stand down and I'll spare.
Nice.
A blade of moonlight.
Yeah, there's a moon in the ice. That's cool. I never noticed that.
Life and death. I hope for an end to the harmony will soon play in unison. Allow me to make with all my power, scry the future.
Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any connection to the seal. Did you notice the flagstone the creature was stepping on? I wonder if it has any...
What is it? This? That? Ah. Bum. So, bum, 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 bum.
connection to the seal.
This one. Oh my.
The flagstone,
Fine.
the creature.
Fine. So it was that. Then that. Then that. Then that.
Creature was stepping on. I wonder if
Oh,
it
it's
has
probably
any
this.
connection to the seal.
Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Now, what was the last two again? Top and then that's the other one. Yay!
Okay, let's head to the third seal.
Oh, what's this?
What is this?
That's what I just asked.
Miss March, I would advise you to refrain from interfering with the Vidyadhara.
Huh? The Vidyadhara?
When the life of a Vidyadhara is over, they return to the ancient sea and form a shell before emerging anew.
Whoa.
Just keep running, just keep running.
That should do, General.
Don't be nervous, sir. This is a vital and
Quelling the arm.
keep in mind. This generation.
Of course.
The Cloud Knight General and the Ten Lords Commission.
Ooh, just.
These trifles are of no use to me. I taste medicine here.
Nah. Haha, they suck. Where's it going? I don't want to fight. Goodbye.
The last of the three talents is here.
Oh, and probably doing the life cycle. This one next, I bet. I'm getting it right.
This mural.
This mural is pretty.
This mural must be related to the others.
Hey,
Perhaps.
perhaps?
Let's go. I didn't even have to investigate each of the murals.
The reverence to the three talents is complete. Now, we must head for the roots of the arbor. The roots of the arbor are still growing.
It's Ventilia. We must hurry.
Master.
Can you forgive me, Urian?
I cannot say no, Master. I don't resent the senior Vidyadhara say that the Sinjo offered us this place. That we hail from another world.
It is time to repay them.
It's time to duel. It's a Yu-Gi-Oh duel.
Is that a dragon?
We've reached the end. These are the roots of the ambrosial arbor, where the vestiges of abundance lie. Reverence to the three talents. The path to the great roots. This is it. Under the power of the High Elder, the art. Now, I will bring.
I hope everyone is prepared.
Of course. If Jin Yuan is knocked down, the battle will immediately end in defeat. Jin Yuan. so one of the characters gets replaced with it. Okay. Let's see.
Lead us in a charge once more, O Imperator.
That is a sick line for these two. Ooh, Dukhovka.
Oh, we meet again.
And then we'll do normal Dan Heng, I guess.
Tread carefully.
What? Okay, I don't understand, but we'll do it like this. Will it be hard? Most likely. This team isn't the most well-built team. In fact, there's a high probability it won't win.
Oh. Has the General of the Lawfu chosen to grace me with his presence?
That witch! She was here waiting for us
And the benefactors, too. A patient. Now I see why the disciples of Sanctus Medicus hold themselves in such high regard. The Arbor's traces really do possess the power of metamorphosis and resurrection.
Fantilia! What is she doing?
God damn!
Benefactors, behold this beautiful form. The miracles of abundance live up to the name. Let's see if I can put it to use. The very
She just
path
flicks
of
us!
Cienjo long life, I will use to create destruction.
Antilia has usurped the power of the Arbor. All of you, focus on destroying the Phantom Flowers. I'll go for the body.
Relax.
Defend the weak.
So much bark with so little bite. This body was born of the Arbor. You are but ants.
Ah.
Strong wind!
March, careful!
Stand still.
For the Shinjo!
Nice.
That breathing sensation. Remember.
Indestructible.
Try untangling yourselves from this.
The weeds in my garden give me more grief.
Your arrogance betrays you.
May as well kill them all.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Stand still.
It's too late to repent. The time is now.
darkness will end in destruction. And with it, the abundance and the hunt will disappear. General of the Sea Angel, can your feeble...
Gonhong, you take it from here. Did you think it was over, Fantilia?
Nice.
A scion of permanence. Finally remembered your duty of watching over the arbor.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Victory!
Time for the master stroke. Radiant Spirit, heed my word.
Show no mercy!
Nice hit.
Still ants to you, Fantilia. So much effort to crush us, and met with so little success. I wonder what the other Ravagers think.
It's almost as if you can't wait to be acquainted with them. I'm afraid you won't have a chance.
Oh, she's pissed. Well, too bad.
Blossom. It is time to put an end to this.
Ooh, Donhung, no, that's not good.
Out of ideas, Fantilia.
Radiant Spirit, heed my word.
Show no mercy!
Relax.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
For the Sinjo!
I'm on guard.
Fighting is meaningless.
Stand still. Good times never last. Time to say bye.
The music's still solid. The final fight for the first region, though, I like more still.
You're wasting no time. It is time to put an end to this.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Vanquish the abomination!
Lance at the ready.
Forgive my indulgence. Your struggle in the face of certain death is touching. It is time to put an end to this. For my next trick, I shall turn each of you into my Void Rangers.
No,
Power of the destruction will eat away at your flesh and transform you into pawns of the great Nanook. Let's start with this arrogant Sienjo general. transformation of the Cienjo General into a Void Ranger would cast the Law Fu back into chaos. Destruction works in fascinating ways. What are you?
Holy shit!
Do it!
Not bad, General of the Hunt. But all I lost was a body stolen on a whim. And you, how much longer can you last? The destruction of the Cienjo is nigh.
Be gone, pawn of destruction. Tell the Legion that the vengeance of the Hunt will fall upon them.
God damn. Okay.
General, are you okay?
I'm still alive. And it would seem the two of us can still coordinate our efforts. Fantilia, a truly fearsome enemy. If she hadn't attempted to turn me into a pawn of destruction, I'm afraid victory would have been far from certain. Fantilia had established a link between me and herself. Her well-timed strike gravely injured her.
So it was all part of the plan? When Don Hung...
Is she still alive?
It takes more than that to destroy.
Aw, come on.
An emanator of destruction.
Still what?
Fantilia won't be stirring up trouble anytime soon. Don't worry about her infecting the Arbor again. It's just that sealing the Stellaron is going to take some time.
Leave that to the Master Diviner. I'm afraid I may be somewhat spent.
General, keep those eyes open. Now's not the time to fall asleep. Hey, wake up!
A few moments later, Fu Xuan and the Cloud Knights arrived. A star skiff was ready to take you to the exulting whatever. I don't catch it.
Where there are people, there is noise.
Ooh.
The value of choice lies in unwavering resolve.
Lots of messages. I need you. Come find me. Give me the coordinates. Ooh. I always help Mommy Kafka.
Hiding out at the Divination Commission. That's a bold decision. She should be around here somewhere.
I mean, you're my mommy, so of course. I want to do a proper team. We'll do this.
If we had Elio's eyes, the world would not appear as it does to you and I. There are myriad possibilities overlapping one another, representing the consequences of different choices, and in every passing moment, an infinite number of choices converge on the same point and become the present, and then become the past. So, was this your choice? To respond to my request for help?
Yes, it seemed like you needed some.
Blade is in a prickly situation. On the Cienjo, you're the only one I can turn to.
Oh, so sweet.
Being stricken with Mara is the inescapable destiny of the long-life species. It is a madness triggered by the accumulation of emotions and memories. Blade doesn't remember much, but the Mara still haunts him in some form. After we arrived on the Cienjo, the Mara in him flared up so violently that even my spirit whisper couldn't suppress it. He's not fit for interstellar travel in this state. My plan is to use Spirit Whisper to temporarily seal the Mara by reducing its potency. I need to focus all my concentration, so I'll be vulnerable. I know when danger will come and what form it will take. Don't worry. Now, there are wandering monsters nearby. They'll spell trouble if we let them hang.
Nice. Now, I'm gonna swap you out for... What does she do again? I don't have a real good primary, do I? Because he's... The Hunt. I like her design a lot.
The gong... The gong rings loud, performers crowd round. Hey, that sounded pretty good.
I don't know. Could go with good old Miss Gambler. Do need to level her up.
When life's all go, the trick is to steal a bit of downtime, right?
how does she work?
Every breath one takes is a perception of the self.
Sure, we'll go with her.
It's you again. As always, there's a reward for good behavior.
Yay! Anyways, we'll fight you.
Leave the rest to me. I won't go easy on you.
A picture of grace and elegance. Eternal melody.
Looks like somebody needs a doctor. Huh? Yeah!
Enjoying yourself? A picture of grace and elegance.
That's active, right? Damage dealt increased by 28.8%, even if break efficiency increased. Increased break efficiency. Okay, so she increases break efficiency. Okay.
Pay attention.
Lance at the ready.
Might be 10 feet.
You can still walk away. Stand down.
Cool.
Reach the end of the story in your own.
Mindy.
Timely treatment. Calm your body and mind.
A picture of grace and elegance. All things are as one.
Defend the weak.
Looks like somebody needs a doctor. Huh? Yeah!
Good. I guess.
I won't go easy on you.
A picture of grace and elegance. You'll do.
To the finish.
Gotta get those vitamins.
So this is the
You can
warmth
still
of
walk
life.
away. Calm your body and mind.
You hold some academic value. Pay attention.
Scared.
Well, listen, feel kick.
Leave the rest to me. I won't go easy on you.
Ooh, that's a lot of
Picture
damage.
grace and elegance. Eternal melody.
I'm on guard.
Don't worry, Mommy Kafka, I'm taking care of him.
Will of preservation.
Timely treatment. Calm your body and mind.
A picture of grace and all things are as one.
Lance at the ready. Indestructible.
Enjoying yourself?
Damn.
Let me tend to your wounds. Huh? Yeah!
You can still walk away. I won't go easy on you.
There's more to life than drawing breath. You'll do.
Pressure!
Enjoying yourself?
Gotta get those vitamins!
So this is the
Leave
warmth
the
of
rest to
life.
me. Stand down.
Pay attention.
Defend the weak.
Bam. Alright.
Look, listen, feel, kick!
You can still walk away.
You hold some academic value, I suppose. You'll do.
I'm on guard. Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Alright, Mommy Kafka, what next?
That felt like a time. It's good to open my eyes and see you back here.
Eliminate all the monsters.
Inevitably so.
Hey, you can say good job.
I've weakened Blade's senses to the outside world, so that he's only able to hear my voice and feel my touch. He's oblivious to everything else. I'm going to transfer his consciousness away from the Xianzhou and cleanse his memories of Jingyuan, Jingliu, Insing, and your friend, Dan Hong. Again, this process... Yes, as compensation for helping me. You don't have any questions? I put you into a deep sleep and then reawakened you. Abandoned you at the space station, then lured you to the Xianzhou. I owe you an explanation or two. Don't you want to know?
I mean, now that you mention
Don't
it.
rush. We still have time. Think about it first and ask when you're ready. One rule, though. Please don't ask anything boring.
I'll try my
Let's
best.
play truth and lies.
Ooh. Truth
It's a
and lies?
game I play with Silverwolf all the time. Kinda psychological. Both sides ask each other two questions, then give one true answer and one false answer each.
Oh.
So, one of my answers will be true, the other will be false. As for which is which, that's up to the asker to make the call.
Interesting.
We don't have much time. Let's do 2 rounds to start. You ask me 2 questions, and you'll also have to answer 2 of mine. But remember, 1 truth, 1 lie.
Interesting.
Oh, that's not allowed. The game only works when both sides follow the rules, and I'll be none the wiser if you break them. Let morality be your guide.
Okay.
But I give you my word. I will abide by the rule of one truth, one lie. I'll go first to give you a... Oh, don't be nervous. The first question is quite trivial. You can tell the truth or tell a lie. It's the second. My first question is, what do you think about me?
Huh? What do I think about Kafka? How should I answer? If I tell the truth, I have to lie the next time, and vice versa. Or I could just cheat. Is that really an option?
I mean, it is, technically. I'll tell the truth, though.
Better to tell it like it is.
I like you, Kafka. Sure, you're fucking crazy at times, but I like you.
And there you have it. It's a pretty simple game, don't you think? You're hiding your feelings well.
Why do you assume that's a lie?
Put our game of truth and lies on.
She assumed that was a
Cloud Knights are
lie.
here. I need you to help me get rid of them. That won't work. No matter how hard you... This conflict is inevitable.
I'll still try. Because this will lead to a fight. That will lead to a fight. So it's one of these two. Let's lie to him. Your order was faked. You've been fooled. Nah. You're here too late. The criminal ran that way. Wake up. The Garden of Recollection is stealing your memories. You can't see me. You can't see me. You can't. I went to lie to you, but I really don't know how. I love the last one. You're an honest one. Everyone take them down. Yeah, I knew I was going to fight. I know there's a way to change the future. But I had to pick that. It was too funny.
That won't stop me. Timely treatment. I won't go easy on you.
All things are as one.
You know, I think...
Every petal in life's garden will be swept away by the wind of time.
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed.
Did you just do a domain expansion?
To the finish.
See, the future always seems like infinite possibilities, but what is destined to happen will always... I need to use the Spirit Whisper on Blade again, but let's play another round first. Have you thought of your...
Sure.
The game continues. Your turn.
Okay.
So I get 2 questions, only one of which Kafka will answer truthfully. But I won't... What should I ask?
I think I should ask about myself first.
When I came to on the space station, I remember seeing Kafka. But everything before that is a blur.
What is my connection to you?
Genetically speaking, you are my child. a quarter of the data that makes up your
No
body
fucking
comes
way.
from me. Of course, neither Silverwolf, Blady, nor Sam are well suited for looking after a child. So the burden of mentoring you fell on me. It was a stressful job, and I dumped you on the train as soon as I got the chance.
No matter what she says, she looks like she's got something up her sleeve.
I feel like that was a half
I can't tell
truth.
what's true and what isn't.
I see the look on your face. Don't bother asking. I can't tell you if an answer is true or not. Make your best guess and choose your next question based on my answer. That's the beauty of the game. The rules of this game are like reality. We all think we have infinite possibilities, but when you really the future is like a labyrinth. Every divergence.
What's that supposed to mean? Holy. Yeet. Hi, Sophie. God damn. Thank you for popping by for 5 streams. Appreciate it. How you doing? Hello, hello.
No, but what is predetermined is the future that has value. If you don't believe me, try it for yourself. Soon we will face another battle.
The same old, grinding in Animal Crossing. I mean, if that's the same old, I guess, yeah.
That was... Who goes there?
Ooh. Oh, bring this over with that. Chase him over. Yeah, come on. Come with me. Hey, where are you going? Cloud Knight. Hey, come back here.
The wind. Hey, stop right there. That was... Who goes there?
Chase me down. Yeah. Oh, fuck! No! No. Retreat. I insist to make those two fight. I refuse any other outcome. What if I make this guy chase me? You. Come on. Chase me like a moth to the flame.
Hey, stop right there.
So you only go this far. There's no infighting. No, that would be so cool though. That would be so cool.
Looks like somebody needs a doctor.
That's disappointing. That's so sad.
Lance ablaze.
That saddens me.
Lance, forward.
Thanks for telling me though. I definitely would have spent like 10 minutes trying to make it work. Yeah, enemies in the overworld have set perimeter they stick to on the map, and then they go back to their spot after they cross that spot. Man. I mean, it sucks, but at the same time, I understand why.
Calm your body.
Still sucks.
There's more to life than drawing breath. Eternal melody.
Indestructible.
Let me tend to your wounds.
Leave the rest. I won't go easy on you.
Iceman, go!
Lance at the ready.
We'll go like this. you do get two enemies on the overworld next to each other, on the overworld you start a battle, they combine in the wave-based fight. Man. I know that they combine in wave-based fights, but I was hoping that if they were of opposing factions, they would fight.
Look, listen, feel, get!
Reach the end
Sad.
of the story in your own way.
Cloud's nice guarding this place. Maybe I can destroy the Aramatron and... Ooh. There we go. Nice.
Oh. If you want to change my prediction, you'll have to put in more effort. The future is still clear. The real test lies ahead. The young swordmaster of the Cloud Knights. Until then, let's continue our game. It's my turn again.
Okay.
Second question. Do you want to see me again?
What kind of question is that? Will we see each other again? She'd know the answer to that one. As for whether I want to, seems obvious to me. I guess I do want to see her again. So, my answer is...
She'd be mad if I ignore the rules, but I'm a trailblazer and rules are meant to be broken.
Okay, I'm done asking. What a surprise. I can't see through you.
Are you satisfied with my answers?
After all, how can I know which answer is which? You've become very impressive. And unfamiliar.
I learned from the best, Kafka.
Well, it's your turn to ask a question. Come see me when you're ready. This is your last question. Surprise me.
I don't know if Kafka was telling the truth in the previous question, but one thing's certain. Should I venture into a whole new topic?
It may be wise to venture to a whole new topic, though I want... yeah.
Kafka wants me to surprise her. Let's try this on for size.
Haha, there we go.
Correct. Very clever. But was it worth sacrificing a question to determine whether the last answer was true or false?
No, it was false. No.
Stellaron hunters. The General was merciful enough to let you live, but you haven't shown the slightest bit of gratitude. Why are you
Wait.
here?
What was the question I had? Whoa. One moment. Could I go back? I can't go back dialogue-wise. Wait. Fudge. It was, the question was 1 + 1 = 2, right? I don't... Press L? Yeah. Oh, damn. Yeah, it doesn't do it! Question... Trailblazer asks Kafka. That is math. So yeah, it was 1 + 1 = 2, and she said yes, if I recall correctly. So, man. So I had to Google it because her saying yes to that meant that her previous one was a lie. So I had to Google it if that part is accurate. And it's like I thought, it's like a half-truth she gave. There's aspects of it that isn't accurate. It's one of those things of you telling a lie with a partial truth is what she did. And that's why she was able to say yes to the 1 + 1, because what she said wasn't technically the truth. It wasn't all accurate.
My powers of suggestion are capable of convincing people to accept my orders, all without a second thought.
Oh, come on, Kafka.
Defeat this little boy and your mission is over.
You witch!
Really, Kafka? Alright, mommy, whatever you want.
Come get me!
Every petal in life's garden will be swept away by the wind of time.
Lance ablaze.
Yeah, never argue with mom's orders. Kill the kid. Got it, Sophie. Will do. I shall annihilate the kid to the best of my abilities. I want to see them bleed.
You know nothing of the weight behind. Witness the stars shatter before you.
I will crush them with a star.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Calm down, or you'll overheat.
You can still walk away. I won't go easy on you.
Eternal melody.
Lance at the ready.
You're all in on it.
I'm fine.
Mommy Kafka.
Tend to your wounds.
I'm doing it. I'm beating the kid up. Mommy Kafka better give me praise after I beat this kid up.
Stand down.
There's more to life than pay attention.
Indestructible.
Punish evil. I'm just warming up.
It froze me in place.
Calm your body and mind.
things are as one.
Don't freeze him again? Okay. I think I should do this.
Leave the rest to me. I won't go easy on you.
You'll do.
My blade levels armies.
Every petal in life's garden will be swept away by the wind of time.
Time to show you. What's in your prescription?
Nice teamwork.
You know nothing of the weight behind this. Witness the
Wait.
stars shatter before you.
So that means, so with Mommy Kafka telling a half-truth, that means both questions were going to be half-truths. So that's why she asks if it was worth it to ask that, to find out if the previous were the truth or a lie. Because it doesn't matter. If they're half-truths, they're both technically the truth and both technically a lie.
Look, listen, feel, catch.
Mommy Kafka's mean for that.
Seems you need.
You hold. Pay attention. I failed.
Alright, Mommy Kafka, I killed the kid. Spirit whispered on Yanqing and told him to leave, then breathed a sigh of relief.
If it weren't for you, that kid would have had me and Blade in the shackling prison in no time. Of course, Sam and Silverwolf would have broken us out, but Bladey would have been gravely injured, and our relationship with the Xianzhou would have been damaged beyond repair. If possible, I'd like to avoid that kind of future at all costs.
Can I leave now?
Yes, the Mara in you is temporarily suppressed. So long as you avoid overstimulation and familiar faces, you shouldn't have a problem. Wait, you're not leaving?
I am sorry, Kafka. There is a person.
Then it's in your hands. Elio didn't say anything about what happens next. Thank you for coming to my aid. I appreciate it. Our paths will cross again.
I'm sure it will, Mommy Kafka.
I remember you.
Huh?
You once followed Kafka, didn't you? There was a time when she was on a mission. You were next to her. I remember.
Huh?
I've yet to see anyone follow her for as long as you did, and live to tell the tale.
I guess I owe her my thanks then.
Every Stellaron hunter has a deal with Elio. I do not know the nature of those deals, but I do know that Kafka and I agreed to take orders from Elio. She must have sought something extraordinary. Everything she does comes at a great cost. She will have done many things to keep you alive until now, young one.
Interesting. Are we a part of her deal? Is that what it is? Us being alive and okay, is that a part of her deal? That's what I want to believe. I could just forcibly unlock it now, but I don't want to. I did it with this one. But I want to unlock them in this story. It'll be cooler. So I'll just wait and have the constant red exclamation point screaming in my face. Anyways, boom. Sometime later, you arrive at the seat of the Divine Fort. Blah, 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 blah.
Can you wait a little moment? The Master Diviner will be here soon. She's temporarily taken on the General's responsibilities. Before meeting you, she must make the current situation known and fortify public spirit. This is her first real test as a General.
I don't think I can ever get used to this. It's a pleasure to see you all here today, collating casualties and losses, dispatching forces to round up the remnants of the disciples, submitting battle reports to the 6 charioteers. Now I know what Jing Yuan meant when he said, "The highest throne faces the strongest wins."
Share your troubles with me. Mommy Kafka was with me, so I shall share the joy Mommy Kafka brought me with you.
Generalship is no trifling matter. It is a duty one must bear. I think she actually really enjoys it.
I agree.
Master Diviner, have you summoned us here just to sigh and complain?
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
Of course not. On the contrary, I am eager to thank you all in my official capacity as acting general of the Luofu. Now that things have drawn to a conclusion, it is time to reward you.
Ooh, can you give me Mommy Kafka?
Ooh, all those benefits that the General promised. They're finally here! Yippee! Yes. The Astral Express has braved great evil for the Luofu. Your devotion is evident. After discussions with the 6 charioteers, you are henceforth sworn allies of the Luofu. Within the Luofu's jurisdiction, you are to be treated with the highest standard of diplomatic protocol.
Oh, nice. So we're VIPs.
On behalf of the Astral Express, I would like to thank you, Master Diviner.
Oh, wow. Nothing tangible then? But at least it sounds pretty cool.
I much rather would have had a chest of gold with Kafka sitting on top of it.
Now that things have been expressed, I still have something to discuss with you. Please, this way.
What up, Shorty?
Seriously? Thanking us like that and then immediately sending us on another mission? It's not a mission. The Stellaron Crisis, the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus Rebellion, the Arbor's Resurrection. Not to mention the Antimatter Legion infiltrating the Luofu. It's just that, having been in the middle of everything, I'm struggling to keep an accurate perspective. I would appreciate if you... So...
Do I want to? That's gonna be a lot of text.
It appears that Vantilia was the mastermind behind it all. The Xianzhou warred with the Antimatter Legion in the past, and ever since we have kept a watchful eye on their movements.
I'm gonna listen and fiddle on my phone.
Few could have foreseen the insidious tactics employed in the execution of their assaults. The Lord Ravager slithered in unnoticed,
Very average, low attention span person.
And surreptitiously bestowed a Stellaron upon the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. This heinous act instigated an uprising aimed at luring the Luofu into a perilous trap of self-destruction. The present danger posed by the Legion clearly demands a re-evaluation. We should proceed cautiously.
The disciples.
When the Ambrosial Arbor was severed by the Rainbow Arbiter thousands of years ago, the abundance became a taboo. Those within the Alchemy Commission, the original masters of the so-called Way of Immortality.
Oh yeah, the Wolverine game's supposed to be coming out at some point, isn't it?
The Commission became a shadow of its former self. Presumably, from that moment on, the seeds of discord for the disciples of Sanctus Medicus had already been planted.
some of them were willing to work with the enemy, acquiring a Stellaron from the Antimatter Legion to try and revive the Abundance. They succeeded all right. But why would Fantilia's objective to be to realize their wishes? Those traitors gained nothing. They betrayed the Xianzhou only to become sacrificial offerings in the Lord Ravager's grand scheme. The Stellaron Hunters, we know just as little. But in the Matrix of Prescience, I saw a prophecy that Kafka received from Destiny's slave. Elio foresaw all manner of possibilities for the Luofu, based on what Kafka knows, and despite everything being under the control of Elio. That prophecy is indeed the most beneficial future for the Luofu. The Stellaron Hunters walked right into our trap, and even gifted allies, in the form of yourselves, to the Xianzhou. That might sound self-interested, but I hope the feeling is mutual. Now that the future has come true, the Xianzhou has discovered the Legion's intentions, and with everyone's help, has imposed a crushing defeat on Fantilia. That we may. But as logical as things might seem, there are still many details about which we're uncertain. For example, how was the Stellaron brought onto the Xianzhou? And who sent it onto Scale Gorge Waterscape? How many disciples of Sanctus Medicus still remain at large? All of this is a mystery. Thus far, we've done our best. I'm submitting my report to the Alliance.
Your mouth isn't
And
moving.
I've already got a plan in mind. All of you will feature in the report. But for the sake of Jingyuan, anything related to Xianzhou internal affairs will have names redacted. I hope you can forgive me.
I was about to make the same request, Master Diviner. Since the Arbor's resurrection, I'm sure the Alliance will be poring over every detail of the report. I fear that if the Astral Express gets dragged into matters, leaving will not be an easy task.
Jingyuan has committed quite a few violations this time around, and I'll have to deal with them one by one. Cloud Knight generals are all such a hassle. Before you leave, please make time to recuperate. If there's anywhere you'd like to visit... Oh, if you pass through Starskiff Haven, I have something... It was all so chaotic. When Fantilia to the Cloud Knights were only able to find her fan, she took it with her everywhere. It's currently unclear if Tingyun was a puppet manipulated by Fantilia, or if some form of deception was used to cloud her vision. I'm already prepared for the worst. Considering how the Legion operates, as for how matters are handled with regards to Tingyun, I believe it's best left to her Foxian kin. I have informed the Skyfaring Commission of the events which took place.
I understand. Leave it with...
Thank you, Mr. Yang. It's getting late.
Okay.
Things have come to a close for now.
Thanks for looking out for
Master
me.
Diviner asked us to pass on this item of Tingyun.
Hey, March.
Oh, well, we had a lot of stumbles along.
Maybe this is all fate. We're just mere puppets of the Stellaron Hunters.
No way! Everything good has come our way due to our hard work. It may seem like the Stellaron Hunters are controlling everything, but we create our... Since showing up, we've saved a lot of people and averted disaster for the whole Xianzhou. Who cares whether... Actually, the Matrix of Prescience has amazing... I was shy. When you're free, let's...
Go! Teleport.
I see. Please extend my regards to the 10.
I will.
Our condolences, Hellmaster. You have guests. I shall take my leave.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission.
Madam Yukong must have heard about Miss Tingyun.
Yes, I have heard. Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct.
The wording is so sad.
Tingyun. I still can't believe it. The whole report reads like a bad joke. It's simply unimaginable. The Antimatter Legion on the Xianzhou, and Tingyun, a Lord Ravager? How could someone who spent over 30 years working alongside me at the Skyfaring Commission turn out to be nothing more than a monster in disguise? What happened to the real Tingyun?
Madam Yukong.
I'm sorry. I understand. It's just hard for me to accept.
It's okay.
Thank you for bringing Tingyun's belongings back to the Palace of Astrum. The Stellaron crisis has cost us too many comrades. Brothers, sisters, children. I'd like to invite all of you, as witnesses to this war, to a soul-soothing ceremony
Of course we'll go.
hosted by the Skyfaring Commission. Will you consider?
Yeah, we'll go.
A soul-soothing ceremony?
To put it into short life terms, a funeral. You see, for long life species of ordinarily, the Ten Lords Commission guides people to the Hall of Karma before any symptoms of Mara are detected. There, they leave behind their lives and wait for their time to come. People are used to a short farewell as opposed to a tedious burial process. Given our limited lifespans, the only ones who place value on ceremony are us Foxians. Countless Cloud Knights lost their lives or became Mara-struck during the crisis. The Hall of Karma couldn't take them all in, and so they passed. All of these sudden deaths and unfulfilled wishes remind us that long-life species still live out insignificant and limited lives. By combining Skyfaring Commission technology with Foxian ceremony, we honor those who have passed on. We place items. It's not just to comfort the dead, those souls who can never talk with us again, but also to comfort their surviving relatives, close friends, and indeed all residents of the Xianzhou. It's also my way of saying farewell to Tingyun. I know, I'm selfish. She may not have died a Cloud Knight, but she's still one of us here at the Skyfaring Commission. I'd like to hold this ceremony as a way of distancing the memory of Tingyun. I can still hardly believe it. I'd like to ask you all to witness this.
We'll be there at the ceremony.
I've instructed Yan Ming to sort through Tingyun's belongings.
Leave this to us.
Once again, my...
Boom. Boom, 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 boom.
You always did say that I like to gossip. And here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off.
Oh, why are you making it so sad? Or you could just cut yourself off.
Oh. It's you.
No!
For a moment, I thought she'd returned.
No!
Did the Helm Master send you over?
We're here to help sort out Miss Tingyun's things. Madam Yukong wants to use some of them for her soul-soothing ceremony.
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
They are making it so
Okay,
sad.
let's see what there is. An Annie cast seal, a small box, a knife, a bow, and something wrapped looks like some kind of antique.
Look at the coin!
But
This looks so
who'd want
cute.
to hold on to something like this?
Oh, Ting Yun explained that one to me. It's a folk statuette from Foxian antiquity. They say it can bring wealth if placed correctly.
There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yenming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yenming, it seems like this is a gift for you from Miss Ting Yun.
I remember asking her for one at the time. This is unexpected. I only mentioned it in passing, but she remembered. Ting Yun and I were from different guilds. We were competitors, but also colleagues. When we used to trade in other lands, we would bring back local specialties and distribute them among friends and other guilds. The rivalry between us and the Whistling Flames to be the Skyfaring Commission's top guild was always fierce. We would gift each other all kinds of bizarre oddities. Candy that made your leg hair grow. A violin that could shatter glass with its piercing shriek. I was completely unprepared for this. I never thought Ting Yun would leave something behind for me that was so sincere and earnest. If I don't return a gift, I'll lose our little duel.
Huh. Besides the seal, the knife, and the bow, none of this seems like something Miss Ting Yun. Could there be other things similar to what Yenming got? We should take a look.
I want to take a look at the knife.
I can't cook to save my life, but one thing I'm sure of is that's a kitchen knife.
No way!
I've never seen Miss Ting Yun use anything like that to defend herself. There's an ad in the knife case. Spices Supreme. A room alley? Which store? This bow. It's a good bow. It couldn't be meant for me, could it?
I would be so sad if it is. I'm sure you weren't the only archer she knew.
Alright, just kidding. Just trying to liven things up around here.
There's nothing else, except a handful of seeds.
Plant them, she'll be reborn.
It looks like there's something printed on the bottom of the box. The Sleepless Earl.
Do you know where we're supposed to take?
Well, the bow is probably for her longtime friend. Who's not up there anymore. Go. Yeah. Excuse me. Sneezy, sneezy.
The Sleepless Earl. Was that the name of that tea house at the...
Welcome to the Sleepless Earl. I'm the owner here. The name's Ming Ming. Oh! This is the tea Miss Ting Yun promised to get for me. She really went to another world for me. She's incredible. When I took over this tea house from my parents, I thought I'd shake things up by creating a new tea product. Famous brews like Whale Tide Spring or Vegetations in the Alchemy Cauldron have been around for millennia, and imported mixed teas have also found a niche. Introducing a new product into the industry is really hard. Miss Ting Yun came to the tea house one day and heard about my troubles. She said she could find me a brand new strain during her travels. One that nobody on the Xianzhou had ever tasted. I just thought she was trying to cheer me up. I never thought she'd actually do it. Where is Miss Ting Yun today?
No! No, I can't bear to tell this kid.
Yes. Now that the crisis has been averted and the ports are resuming operations, Miss Tingyun has been dispatched on business with the Skyfaring Commission out to other worlds.
Oh, really? Well, that's a shame. Well, hold on a sec.
No!
Based on her suggestion, I improved the whale tide spring, emerald pills, and Dondu strains to make a new variety with a sweet, long-lasting taste. I called it Tingyun's Blend.
Oh, now she has a tea named after her.
Seeing as she can't enjoy it right now, I'll have to invite all of you to try a cup.
Ah, my soul. No.
It's still early. Fortuna.
The Wafu is famous for its mundane soda. Oh, how's it going? Did you take some time off? Isn't that the place on Aurum Alley over in Exalting Sanctum? All the foodies go there. It's the main commercial tourists for whenever I'm tired.
La 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 la.
Spice is supreme. Check out that sign. Here it is.
Honored guests, welcome to our humble eatery. What can we get for you today? Something from Miss Tingyun for me? Oh, what a precious person she is. A sweet thing like her, gifting me a kitchen knife. When she first ate here, I told her my motto: you can't better your own food unless you taste it. Then she got me to talk about my hunting and cooking experiences out on other worlds. She was captivated. She pestered me about dish after dish. At the end, she mentioned she wanted to get me a gift. A sword for a hero and a knife for a chef. That's how she put it. She probably came across some rare mineral and forged it by hand. Look how sharp it is. I bet it cuts straight through a Thalassa titanium terrapin shell.
That sounds hard.
Miss Tingyun is too kind. Who among the Aurum Alley vendors hasn't been spoiled by the generosity of Whistling Flames? Her grand fair puts small merchants like us in touch with big intergalactic vendors. If we're talking gifts, it's us who should be gifting her something. Oh, I heard the trade port is open again for business. Miss Tingyun must be real busy, right?
Yeah.
Miss Tingyun couldn't tear herself away from work, so we've had to gift this on her behalf today.
Really? Thank you so much. Why don't I give you all a demonstration and prepare a dish? My treat. I'd love to repay this kindness.
Why?
Oh, speaking of which, it was our chili beef offal stew that first attracted Miss Tingyun to our restaurant. It's spicy, sumptuous, and guaranteed to get the mouth watering. Not even a girl.
About that bow, I think I know who Miss Tingyun intended to gift it to.
I do too.
Mr. Yen Ming said an Ami Cassider will return with a gift for a trusted colleague. The person who Tingyun trusts the most is Madame Yukong, right?
This is actively hurting my soul. How did you know? There's an important task I need your help with. It's really urgent. The Exalting Sanctum Sky's dome malfunction half a dual hour ago. It was probably caused by... Hey! Back! I couldn't finish reading. Back! It's probably caused by an unusual yin-yang phenomena from ambrosial arbor's new growth. The technical details are complicated, so I won't elaborate. In short, one district has a serious problem, and it's about to explode. The entire Lofu has yet to fully recover from all of the chaos, and there's no one available to handle this emergency. Fortunately, there is an office worker in the Skyfaring Commission who jumped on a star skiff and flew to the Sky Dome to carry out an emergency fix. But that star skiff also broke down during the rescue, probably due to the yin-yang phenomena again, and lost contact over Stargazer Navalia. It may have been forced to land or even crash. I've already informed the Cloud Knights to send reinforcements ASAP, but 1 second can mean the difference between life and death for this kind of thing. Can you folks please go take a look at it, folks? You folks? Yes, Mr. Yang is also nearby. I've also contacted him. Anyway, try to find the vantage point in Stargazer Navalia and the accounting. Also, this office work is a bit special. I implore you both to do everything in your power to save her life. I don't know who that's for, but... There's a... Yeah, there's a puzzle. Puzzle, puzzle. No puzzle. No puzzle. Yeah, I'm smart. You, I've got a bow for you.
What brings you here?
I have a gift to make you even sadder.
This bow. Did Ting Yun pick it out for me? She understood my pain. It's a shame I can no longer do anything for her. 30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned. The scars of that war never truly healed. Still, the Law Fu traced out its arc of recovery and continued to trade. I felt tired of voyaging, like I'd lost the courage to pull on a bowstring ever again. I hid away in the Skyfaring Commission and buried myself in work, never wanting to see the sky again. Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Ting Yun, on the other hand, was a born merchant, always discussing business matters with me and offering up advice. Even if she was my subordinate. She never fought alongside me on the battlefield. But in her own way, she became a comrade in arms.
I shouldn't be laughing during all this sad
Without
stuff.
the help of Ting Yun and the guild, the Law Fu would not have been able to recover in the space of just 30 short years. I used to think that the Xianzhou had changed with the times. Geniuses like Ting Yun were the future for the Skyfaring Commission's next generation. They would bring prosperity to the Law Fu. I was only ever suited to the flames of war. I was wrong. Only when the last minions of the Antimatter Legion are wiped out will I become useless to the Xianzhou. The Xianzhou needs... The star skiff is ready for the ceremony now. Everyone?
Wait! Wait for me!
Hey!
Miss Ting-Yun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
Yanming, what is it that you've prepared?
I've brought a paper kite. I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Ting-Yun gifted others in the past, but I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Ting-Yun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word, but we spent for her to be able to take wing once again would make her very happy.
This little story quest is making me so sad.
Out of all this stuff we've got,
She'd appreciate that, but she'd want to enjoy it. This
time, we needn't compete. Go. Fly on to other distant worlds.
this is the tea that Meng Ming has made, especially named after you.
Thank you for everything you've done for the Skyfaring Commission and the Law Fu. This small seal is the foundation of the Xianzhou's prosperity.
So somber.
This is a gift from Miss Yen Sui on behalf of all the restaurants on Arum Alley. You're going to love this.
Why are they doing a proper funeral?
Never forget you, Ting-Yun. I will seek out the truth. And if it is discovered that you were taken from us, it is time for the soul-soothing ceremony. Please.
It's still early. Where to now?
General, the ceremony is finished. You should take a rest.
Not yet. I have things I wish to convey to my astral.
Your mouth isn't moving again!
My apologies, I couldn't get to you any sooner. Yan Qing made sure that I was fully recuperated. Before you leave the Law Fu, there are two things I wish to gift the Express.
Oh, something physical.
Two gifts? Has his conscience finally gotten the better of him? Is he going to...
I'd like to eat free real estate. I'd like to eat. I'd like some free real estate. Real estate is so expensive these days.
Please, let us reconvene at the seat.
I say move this all the way here. For no reason. Anyways.
Present company is gathered to reiterate the Xianzhou Law Fu's esteemed gratitude for the magnanimous actions of the Nameless. I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Law Fu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Law Fu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a jade abacus.
Is this a souvenir?
It could indeed indeed be considered a souvenir of a certain variety, but not one you could find in a gift store.
Oh.
Back when the Alliance was first established, all those thousands of years ago, the Cienjo ships swore an oath, etching the record into a jade abacus. The world may crumble, and the heavens may fall, but this oath shall never be broken. The same is true of this jade abacus. It is a record of the Lawfu Cloud Knight's promise to the crew of the Astral Express. It is also a beacon. Grip it tightly, and it will send a message to no matter how astronomically distant you are. The Lawfu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the crew, whatever your need may be.
Oh, nice.
Now that's what I call a payoff.
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances.
Ah, man. I was gonna call you if I needed, like, a toilet paper run or something.
Yup, got it. Say no more. Sure thing.
Thank you for your generosity, General.
Don Hong.
General.
In accordance with the Edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree. From this day henceforth, you may come and go freely on the Lawfu.
Nice!
Nice! He needed the double zipper so that way he can...
crimes of Don Feng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as those in Scale Gorge Waterscape, will not be much moved by the issuance of a paper edict. While I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee your safety. Again, I hope you can understand.
I understand.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my wound is feeling much improved. The occasion calls for a line or two of poetry. Though I feel my efforts would be overshadowed by the erudition of Lady Fu, the Express and its passengers have a long voyage ahead of them.
Nah, I'm not gonna say bye. I just leave.
Himiko messaged me. The Express detected the Jade Gates reopening. She was also asking after you, Don Hung.
She must have been worried.
Himiko must be eager to hear about what we've been up. Hang on. Oh, how could I forget? We should bring. I've got goldfish memory. We haven't had a chance to say goodbye.
Fine, fine. Don Hung and I will go back to the Express.
Don't worry, Miss.
Astral Express, that's it.
There's a dreamlike quality to watching these star skiffs depart through the Jade Gate. How long will these ships sail? And which stars are they traveling to?
From a universal perspective, there is little difference between the lives of long and short-lived species. The transcendence that the Cienjo pursues is nothing compared to the enduring majesty of the stars. And the grief felt here is no different from our own.
Sorry to interrupt the poetry.
You're back! Welt was telling me about your experiences. I'm more than a little envious. The Ambrosial Arbor, the Ebon Deer, the Divination Commission Matrix, Scale Gorge Waterscape. I pestered Don Hung to tell me about his experiences, but alas, what could have been a magnificent saga was reduced to a few words and a grunt. Next time, I think I should be the one trailblazing with you guys. Welt can stay on the Express.
Since when did the work roster just change like that?
So can we warp jump as planned?
Yes, no more Stellaron Hunter interruptions. It's time to get our original plan back on track. Our next stop is Penacony, remember?
Oh yeah. I remember.
The family is throwing a banquet there, and they sent invitations out to the Express. I was curious about the state of the planet. When the conductor is ready, we can set off for the next stop.
Meanwhile, in the Shackling prison.
All who enter here are either jailers or prisoners. Which are you?
Neither. I'm merely a lost traveler.
What a spectacle. The Stellaron, the Ambrosial Arbor, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, the Lord Ravager. A series of threats that almost succeeded in diverting attention away from the crucial question. They who brought the Stellaron onto the Cienjo, what was their motive? Will you surrender, or do you require encouragement? Abomination of Yaoshi.
General, my power does indeed stem from the abundance. But I'm the same as you. We are both enemies of Yaoshi.
That's right, Jingwen. Stay out of our way. The revival of the Arbor is an omen. It's time for the Cienjo to choose its next path.
Oh, I got her.
The Rainbow Arbiter, the Plague's author, the Ruin author. This is a chess game between eons. If you don't stand with the winners, you stand to lose. And this time, we will put the abundance in their grave.
At that moment, though, she truly does look like a villain. Woo. Hey, school, please come and help yourselves. What are the gifts? March is interested. There's a little robot in here that would be perfect for me. Why me? It would be best for you to take it. Pom Pom is going to use it as an express cleaner, but considering how busy you always are, you'll probably use it as an assistant. So the little robot is all yours. Parlor car, we'll keep your stuff here for now. Hey, look at the little robot. Perfect timing, we just opened the space station souvenirs. I've seen so many of these things. This little robot is one of their souvenirs. It developed alongside the IPC, although it's not exactly cutting-edge technology. They've gotten a great market response and brought the space station a lot of revenue. This one is the newest model, equipped with an intelligence system they developed on the space station. It can work autonomously, and it feels no different to an AI assistant. I still think that engineer went overboard. Just because the Astral Express helped them out with some stuff before, he insisted on bringing that little robot all the way to the railway platform and delivering it to the Express personally. Help what? When we went to the space station before, there were a few little robots that had crashed in various zones. Dan Heng and I went and debugged them as we were passing through. March also helped the Department of Implement Arts test their multi-dimensional scanner. We may have helped the space station with a few things in the past, but they were just little jobs, I really think the researchers are being too kind. These trivial things really don't take too much of our time, please. Plus, the Astral Express and the Herta space station have always maintained a good relationship. It makes sense that we help them as much as we can. You all have that much time on your hands? Well, what do you think a trailblazer should be doing then? Exploring new worlds! Nah, trailblazers save the world! Haha, Power Rangers go! I didn't realize you felt that way. If you ask me, our journeys are long, and it's not like we're dealing with earth-shattering events every single day. We spend most of our time dealing with trivial matters like this. But it is precisely these kinds of small, menial tasks that form a trailblazing expedition. Can't we just get someone else to do the menial jobs, please? I see. So that's what you think. How about this? Why don't we do a little experiment? Why don't you go and see how the people who received help from the Astral Express are doing now, starting with the first world you visited after boarding the Express. I think you might discover something quite unexpected. Himiko lightly tapped on the top of the little robot to activate it. New visitor detected. Scanning. Scanning complete. Express trail data downloaded successfully. Navigation system engaged. There hasn't been much data uploaded to it. It will still need a massive amount of external training. Take it with you, and it will gradually grow smarter as you travel. Destination confirmed. User information will be recorded on arrival at the target location. Does this mean you're exiling me? Why would you think that? If anyone is being exiled, we've taken the Express crew's tiniest member, wrenched them from Pom Pom's arm, and gifted them to you. To think it's better to take this as me asking you for a favor than considering it exile. I actually wanted you to take this little robot along with you to do some field training. This way it will become more suited to your habits. There's no need to fret, just pay attention to what you feel in your heart in each area you go to. Go and see how those trivial jobs we did for the people affected them. Destination has been added to the to-do list. The user can activate the navigation protocol at any time. Alright, I'll go check it out when I get time. If you run into any trouble, you can come back and find us at any time. Of course, if you really aren't interested at all, you could put the matter aside for now. We can always ask March and the others another time. Okay. That's cool and all, but... What's up? We ready to set off to the next stop? We sure are. The warp jump device is all calibrated. But as the express conductor, I have 3 things I wanted to stress before we depart. That's why I'm here for this little express meeting too. Alright, then you know the rules, so we'll meet at the parlor car.
Let's meet up with everyone in the parlor car.
Pom Pom teleported! Pom Pom is a devil!
Pom Pom's not here yet?
Pom Pom knows how to keep people on the edge of their seats.
I love Pom Pom.
Apologies for the delay, dear passengers. Something important came up, so I, the conductor, had to spend some time preparing.
I had to spend some time preparing. You gonna give us ice cream? Are we switching routes again?
Huh? But I only just finished packing my bags. I thought everyone knew. Our next destination is the planet of festivities, Penacony. I know everyone's eager to disembark and get to that famous Stellar Hotel. But before we set off, first,
eons, the Memoria concentration up ahead is above normal levels. Usually this wouldn't be a huge problem, but everyone's different, so if you exhibit any signs of dizziness,
Hallucinations?
memories, or any other symptoms, you should take them seriously.
That's concerning, Pom Pom.
Second, Penacony is a colony belonging to the Harmony family. It also marks the first time this family has extended a public invitation to other factions. Please remember that the Express has been invited as a guest, and that we must adhere to any and all regulations.
Got it. When in Rome, as they say. Don't worry, conductor. We definitely won't embarrass the nameless.
Rome? Anyway. Third and final. Rather than being a request, Pom-Pom has a favor to ask of everyone. If you could, I hope that while you're all on vacation, you could spare some time to help inquire about a few of the nameless.
What are nameless?
Allow me to explain.
Ah! Himiko! The goddess of explanation!
Just like most of the worlds that the Express calls at, Penacony is one of the stops along the Silver Tracks. Several millennia ago, it was an IPC frontier prison, and it was the Trailblaze that connected it to thousands of stars. During that time, the Astral Express once visited Penacony. As with all meetings, they inevitably leave the goodbyes. As the Express's logs indicate, it seems some passengers decided to call Penacony their permanent home.
Oh. Is this ever happening?
Don't worry. Just think of it as returning to your hometown. Following the Express's departure, the Stellarons cut off contact to myriad worlds, and Penacony's ownership switched hands several times. Why did these nameless choose to stay here? How did the course of their subsequent lives unfold? And what legacies did they leave behind? Retracing their predecessors' footsteps. That is in itself an adventure, wouldn't you agree? Even if they left the stars behind them, their trailblaze would not be over. That's also what the conductor thinks, isn't it? According to the passenger list, the 3 people who got off were Tiernan, Legworth, and Rosalina, the Express's guard, mechanic, and surveyor, respectively. No supplementary details are available.
Just names and occupations? And they don't even sound like their real names either. This'll be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
I'm sure we'll find them fast.
We'll just leave it to the stars of fate. Considering the nameless's diversity, perhaps we might even stumble upon their descendants. Or, against the slimmest of chances, the very individuals themselves. We'll conclude today's navigation meeting on this point. There's a bit of time left before we jump. In the meantime, might be a good idea.
I'll broadcast an announcement before we jump.
There's
Okay.
still some time before the jump. I should talk to everyone.
Alright. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end things here just before the jump. In all honesty, I will probably play this on my own outside of stream, so some of this you guys may not see. Or who knows, maybe you'll see all of it because there's so many other things in this game I could do between story things. I mean, goddamn, I got a shit ton of side quests I could do. Anyways, thank you all for being here. I hope you have a good night and day, as always. And I will see you all tomorrow night at 11 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Same bat time at the same bat channel. Bye-bye. Have a good one.